boring.
Nope. Oh, have you?
Let's say that again. I think I was muted. Welcome back to the Intoxicated live stream to live debates with a new batch of bored comedians. Welcome, everybody.
Hi.
Thank you.
Oh,
I feel like the second welcome wasn't as
I know.
not as honest.
Not as good as the
Now
first
we're
one.
just going through the motions.
We really, really are.
Great.
But we are here with a good batch of people. I'm going to introduce everybody who's involved in this, starting with Adam Allister. Give a wave, Adam.
Hello.
Who is also live on his Twitch channel. Right?
That is correct.
What's your Twitch?
It's twitch.tv/SnoopDab.
Snoop Dab.
Yeah.
Dab.
It goes like Snoop Dogg, but Dab with 2 B's.
But Dab, nice. And then we also have Brian Godso here.
Hey.
And Brian. And Adrian Gabriel.
Hi.
And all the way in Vancouver, Richie Bell. Welcome. It's daytime.
Thank you for having me.
It's daytime where you are.
Yeah, it's 4:30, sunny and 17 degrees out. So
God damn.
Where are you, Richie?
Vancouver.
what?
Oh, you're in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And how's it going?
Fantastic.
How's the end of the world going over there?
I mean, we're in a pretty neat. It was like I think it was bad here first, so we're all just kind of used to it. Like we're going into over a month of quarantine.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it's interesting, especially like I live about 3 minutes away from Chinatown.
Yeah.
So it's pretty tense, I guess, where I am.
Yeah.
But there are some spots. I mean, like I'm sure it's like I know you guys have some pretty low numbers. So I don't know
There's
if
a lot
everything.
of people in Vancouver live in tents.
By my house, yeah. Rent's pretty expensive out here. Tents are only like $150. Yeah, we have a whole park. It's called Oppenheimer Park, and there's about I think like 400 residents.
Oh, crazy.
Living in tents. They tried to kick them out. They were gone for a day, and they came back, and then they had more people.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
you don't
crazy.
give those 10 people recruiting time. The
Yeah,
lifestyle.
we're
is
actually
just
doing
too
donations from this. This is actually a fundraiser for the homeless. So
addictive. Is it?
yeah, it is. You didn't know that? Seriously.
Yeah, you just drop your donations at twitch.tv/SnoopDab.
The
link.
homeless being comedians.
There's a link in the panels below.
I do
my
actually
stream.
want to do a charity stream at some point. I was thinking about doing a 24-hour marathon, which is insane, I know. I've done 15. I've done a 15-hour live stream. So that's only 10 more hours.
I've done some pretty lengthy ones.
Well, we should do one together.
I bet
We
you
could
have,
Absolutely.
Adam.
What's that?
Adam said he's done some pretty lengthy ones, and I said, I bet you have, Adam.
You know it. You know it.
Somebody in the chat asked what my shirt says. It says 0 ducks
I noticed it. I noticed it.
What does it say? 0?
given. Ducks given.
I love it.
I didn't even realize you were wearing a shirt. All right.
I usually don't.
Okay, so I'm still introducing people. So now we also have Albert Coombs here. Hey, Albert.
Hey.
Back chatting with me again. He only chatted with me last night, and now he's back. Didn't scare him off yet.
I'm back.
And
Very
Albert,
frightened though.
you're frightened?
Oh, Richie, Mom says hi.
My mom says hi.
My mom says hi, not yours.
Your mom says hi. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Your mom's
Burn.
still alive?
You asshole.
What'd
You
you
met
call it?
my mother. Don't be such
There's
a
a
jerk.
Ouija board off camera, isn't there?
Jesus.
How are you? How are you, Adam's mom?
What's your mom's name, Adam?
Debbie.
Debbie, nice.
Debbie is actually one of the nicest people. She was there when we were helping Adam move out of his fucking house in the woods.
Yeah.
And she was sneaking cannon Fireball.
Yeah. She fucking fed Cannon. I had a quart of Fireball. She fed it to Cannon the whole goddamn time.
While they were driving home, which it was really, she's a sweetheart.
All
She's
right.
on Twitch too. Snoop Dabby.
Snoop.
You're not too far off. Her username on Twitch is Snoop Deb.
Snoop. Wow.
You not. She's in my chat right now, and she is logged in as Snoop Deb.
Amazing.
Nope, Deb.
So we're going to keep introducing people. We got Alvin Marie Sparkles, in the lower
Hi.
left area, and we have Mitch Tuesnard. Is it Tuesnard? Am I saying it right?
You're going alphabetical order for a second, and then you just check.
Well, I'm
there.
going based on what I'm seeing in the grid.
Oh yeah, that's my name. Yeah, you can.
Tu-
It's
Tuesnard?
it's phonetic. Well, Tuesnard would be SE, but it's ES. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, how do you
But-
say it?
Yeah, the French, as the family pronounce it, Twinor.
Whoa, whoa.
What?
That's not real.
Every host says it differently, so it's a fun thing to hear right before I go on stage. Just my name get butchered.
Never forget.
Never forget. It's funny that I photoshopped angel wings on Andrew when he doesn't believe in heaven.
Yeah.
It's comedy.
Yeah, there you go. And last but not least, Vicky Welch is here.
Hey!
Yay!
I'm so excited.
So let's get into it, shall we? So I'll sort of explain.
All right, let's go.
Let's do this. I'll just kind of explain what's going to go down to anyone who's new tuning in. So we are going to do live debates. I'm going to start with a subject, and they already know kind of what their subjects are, but I'm going to say who's for and against it. And I think last time we did 1.5 minutes each. Do you guys like that length, or should it just be a minute? Because most
1
people,
minute.
1 minute? You think it should just be one?
Yeah, a
I
minute's
think
good.
it should be 1.5 minutes because we had a little bit more time this go around. So we'll probably
Right.
more.
Expectations are a bit higher.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
so
if you know what you're talking about, then it should only take you a minute.
so
Sounds like Mitch.
I'm sure that you take a minute every time, Mitch, but some of us like it to last a little bit longer.
I mean, you can talk about something for like more or less time than a minute or 1.5 minutes. There's no
Dude, if
amount
it's
of-
over a minute, I'm fucking out of here.
So we'll give 1.5 minutes,
use the timer.
and you don't have to use the full 1.5 minutes, but like you have it. I'm actually gonna have a timer in the stream, for people watching. But
Are we allowed to ignore it?
I'll tell you when the time is up. I'll do this. When time is up. So.
I find that offensive.
And then and then we will discuss for a little bit and kind of vote on a winner. And then after the discussion we'll do a rebuttal. So you'll get another 1 minute rebuttal if you have any new thoughts come up based on the discussion. And then I was thinking, since it's a small group, maybe I could have the winners go head to head, maybe? If you guys are down for
Let's
that.
do it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and then
I mean, I won't be one of them, so.
Oh shit.
Come on now.
I'm pretty unprepared, Brian. Oh, you go ahead.
I am 100% unprepared, man. I'm just winging it.
You just
I tried to
winging it.
practice a fake debate about muffin tops and muffin bottoms, but I lost to myself. So I don't know if I'm really good or if I'm really bad. I don't know where I lie on that.
We're gonna find out. So let's start with the first topic, shall we? And the first topic is arranged marriages are a great idea.
Love this one.
Okay.
Can't wait to hear this one.
Let's do it.
So our participants for this are Brian Gotzo and Richie Bell. Raise your hands. You're the
Hey.
I almost said components. What opponents? Is that the right word? I don't know how to talk anymore.
We're arranged debaters.
Arranged debaters. I love that. Going into this. So, Brian, you're going to be against this. So you are against arranged marriages. And Richie, you are going to be for them. Okay?
All
I'm
right.
for them.
You're like, yay, arranged marriages. And
Okay.
Brian's like, no,
Not having it.
Gotcha.
not going to happen. So if you guys are ready, I'm going to start the timer.
Who goes first?
You're going to go first, Richie.
All right.
All right? Ready?
Yeah.
And go.
So I just want to point out that every marriage is arranged. It's just all about timing. Like you can start it from when you're a kid or from when you propose, but it is arranged. Like, I don't know if you've been to a surprise wedding. They're very hard to plan. They often fall through. And we always think about arranged marriages as if, as if it's, people. But we've been marrying things in an arranged fashion forever. You wouldn't have lemons unless someone made an orange and a citron fuck. Wouldn't have lemons. There goes your meringue pie idea. It helps with rent. That's a nice one. It's if you don't want to live in a tent, your parents looked out for you. What else do I have? It would end the Kyrgyzstan bride theft epidemic. That's one no one thinks about. No one thinks, admit it, this is the most anyone's talked to you about the Kyrgyzstan bride theft epidemic. Arrange them weddings. But I think the lemon is kind of the strongest advocate.
And time is up.
A minute.
You are done. Okay, Brian, you're ready.
All right, if I'm going to talk about marriage, I need to get prepared.
Have you been married?
Yes.
Did you arrange it?
Eventually.
Okay, whenever you're ready, Brian.
All right. So what I don't like about arranged marriages is you don't really get to know someone long enough to really, truly fucking despise them. You just end up dropped in the situation, and that's not true love, because true love isn't that first opening part of a relationship where you're sneaking kisses and holding hands, or, especially with someone that you don't know. This is already a prepared bit that I'm doing, and it's already not making sense, but it will. True love is coming home from a hard day at work and sitting as far away from the person you love on the same piece of furniture and not trying to end the whole night in a murder-suicide. And you can't really get that if your bride was drawn out of a hat. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to have to try to spend the entire night trying not to kill each other and then clock in as the big spoon at the end of the night. That's it.
That's it. You got 30 seconds. Anything else?
Marriage, don't do it anyways. It's not good. A lot of scars. A lot of real scars.
Okay.
A lot of bad memories.
This has turned into a therapy session.
All right, let's not marry Brian.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Hey, I'm a catch, Richie, and you know that.
I know. I've been trying for weeks.
Let's discuss, shall we? What did we think? Arranged marriages are a good idea.
I'm just, I'm wondering how Brian got so jaded. Yeah.
Oh, man.
He doesn't even want to tell you how he got so jaded. That's pretty bad. I think that's a point for him.
Have you just never loved again, Brian? Have you just never loved again?
I've loved since then.
Have you avoided it? Like you're afraid to get
What
close?
is this, talk therapy?
No. We're getting to the bottom here.
What do you think I grew this mustache? I'm actively trying to avoid love.
Oh man!
Did either of you make an argument for the fact that it would take away the horror that is online dating?
That was going to be my...
yeah, but then we won't have any bits about online dating. I think, if anything, that would be in a con pile. No more bits about online paying.
Honestly, at this point in my life, I wouldn't mind being set up with someone permanently.
Agreed.
Well, I have a Nigerian prince for you.
As long as I saw a picture, as long as I saw what they look like, because that's all that matters.
This reminds me
dating for that, where you can just swipe and choose a bride.
No, because
that's a new app. I'm starting it.
Because guys don't want to commit online.
You own a person then. Pretty good.
They should just run us all through an algorithm, when you get your roommates in university, you like to go to bed early, you like to go to bed late, you keep it a little messy, you keep it a little clean, and just pair people up, and we're good.
From university?
Of a bit. Richie, do you remember East Indian comic that showed up at the local when we were doing shows there?
Yeah.
And he did a bit about an East Indian dating app called Binder. The only difference between Binder and Tinder was that in Binder, your parents swipe right.
Sarah, you could do like a reverse Russian.
He also
bride.
did magic,
Yeah,
didn't he?
Yeah, he did
Like
some
shit
dope
like
magic.
Magic, dude. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
he did like really
He opened
dope.
up with a Bender joke, and then all of a sudden he's doing card tricks.
Chris,
Yeah.
Why is it called Bender though? Why is it called Bender?
Because that's like a
Just Bender
So they're
is an
cultural
East Indian
names, right?
name. It's an East Indian
Yeah.
family name. It's just Bender.
No, isn't it
If
like
it was
the
from if it was
bindi?
from India, wouldn't it just be Ender?
No, it's the bindi. Isn't it the
Yeah.
bindi dot that designates whether you're married or single?
yes.
I think
could be,
I think
I don't
Ender
know.
would be funny.
yeah, but Bender rhymes with Tinder.
Yeah, but Ender,
You know,
Oh my
he's got
God.
you guys
Economy of
there.
words.
Adrian
two
is
letters
so
off from
cultured.
India. Ender.
It's a whole layer we haven't discussed too, is arranged marriages for gay couples. Like that's
Or
not happening.
polyamorous relationships.
There's two
they're starting-
comments. Two comments in the chat. My
One
friend
second.
Vern asked, "Where is Kirk? What was that country? Kyrgyzstan?
Kyrgyzstan?
Yeah, that. Where is that? That's what he's asking." And then Chris Halef said, "I gotta go with Richie on this one."
It's probably the Kyrgyzstan
None of
argument.
us know where Kurdistan is because we're comedians, not fucking what is it? What the fuck geographers?
Geographer teacher.
I take back what I said about you being cultured.
Okay, do we have any questions for our debaters here? Anyone?
I want to hear more about
Ryan, when did you stop
gay arranged
loving?
marriage. No one's talking about
Gay arranged marriage?
gay arranged marriage.
I mean, does it
Yeah, I
exist?
mean,
Marriage.
Gay
People who
arranged-
Are you
usually into
asking if
arranged
that
marriage are
should
usually
be a thing?
homophobic.
I mean, if arranged marriage is good or bad, like why aren't they doing it one way or the other? Like why?
well,
are
because
there
I think
no
arranged marriages are like a religious institute, right? Like it's grained in, like kind of
But
like
it's
a religious.
2020. You know, I bet there's a lot of auntie.
Yeah,
like,
but
Indian
people who
aunties
arrange
wanna hook
marriages
up
are
their
living
gay
like it's
clubs.
1930.
I like how Vicky's trying to make a point that we should update arranged marriages to modern standards.
Yeah.
Let's just update it. Let's just, yeah.
And if we were updating it, we would just not do it.
Honestly, if you guys have a
True.
husband for me, I'm all in. I'm all in.
Me too. I'd like that as well,
Yeah.
please. I'll take one.
Hundo. Yeah.
Well, Vern
Good
in the
job, you.
chat wants to be set up. So Sarah, there you go.
Me and Vern. Yeah. Yeah, Vern said, "Arrange me, please. Arrange me like a living room."
By our 30s, aren't we all just doing that with all of our friends anyway? Just trying to like mash them together. Like you're good.
I've
Kiss.
never been set up
All
with
right, no,
anyone.
you guys are good. Kiss.
I've been set up once in my
Nobody's
life.
doing that for me. Yeah, nobody's doing that for me or Sarah.
I don't know
What
any
the
good
fuck?
guys, so I can't help you.
Yeah, Vicky,
Oh, yeah.
comics.
Yo, Vicky's just pushing her friends' heads together. There,
Yes.
you there? Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
well,
not subtle.
if there's no questions or final comments, let's go into the rebuttals, shall we? So, your final statement on your stance. I guess we'll do Richie. You're going to go again first. And I will set the timer whenever you're ready. And, well, actually, I'm just going to say go. Go.
All right, so I want to bring us back to the first arranged marriage that kind of benefited everybody. It's when the first bird parents decided to let talk with the first bee parents, said, let's make our kids fuck. And then that created people. And we got a nice little allegory to teach kids about sex and love, you know, the birds and the bees. We never give them the credit now because of their sacrifice. Because you know that shit, like, that wasn't just because of love. A bird didn't marry a bee because of love. No, it's for pollination rights. And I think we can all agree that without these pollination rights, the orange and the citron never would have got together. We would never have lemons. And now, because of their sacrifice, because of what they forced their children to do, we are now in a position to be able to debate whether or not what they did was ethical. And is that not freedom? I rest my point.
And he's done. Perfect. I actually gave you a minute and a half. That's
Very
what's,
nice.
That's
Did
what
you?
the, that's what the timer is programmed for, so that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, Brian,
Didn't
you ready?
realize.
All this talk about pie is really changing my position on this, but yes, I'm ready.
All right, and go.
All right, so here's another thing about arranged marriages. Think of Richie was talking about the birds and the bees. That's a very important story. It's classical literature. What about another classic story? I don't know, maybe you've heard of this one. It's called Cinderella. A little girl who was escaping an abusive relationship and met the man of her dreams. And if he was an arranged marriage, he wouldn't be able to marry her, even though he didn't remember what her face looked like. But he remembered that she had tiny feet. And he wouldn't get to marry someone with tiny feet. The having to hold, to cherish and honor, and to watch poor Honey on her feet while he jerked off in the corner. Like, he wouldn't have that if it were for arranged marriages. And I, for one, won't stand in the way of true royal love. And this is for Prince Charming.
Oh, okay.
Or jerking off of Honey.
Is that it, Brian? You got 30 seconds.
I think that foot fetishes are okay, but that's not my fetish. All done.
Done. All right. So, guys, I think it's time to vote then. I think the best way to do this is actually just to do a raise of hands because we got a small group. So, raise your hand if you think Richie won this debate.
Team Lemons.
1, 2.
I like the lemons
3.
thing. I'm sorry, Brian.
Yeah, it looks like you won, Richie.
I'm sorry.
That's
I
fair.
really liked
Right, it was a good
Cinderella
fight.
Good, but
He made a really good point with those lemons.
I love lemons. Yeah, it was a really good point. So,
Love
Richie, you
lemons.
are going on to the finals.
Oh.
Okay, we
It'd
ready?
be real funny if Cinderella wasn't like ended with "They all lived happily ever after."
I want a realistic Disney movie for once. Like where it ends and
didn't
someone gets
all-
friend zoned, you know?
they didn't all live happily ever after. She did some shit, and then her stepsisters got her eyes pecked out by birds
What?
in the dark. Weird stuff. Yeah, if you read the
Was that the
original
director's
Oh,
cut?
in the original one, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that in A Stitch in Time? I didn't see that one.
I feel like the Hunchback of Notre Dame was pretty realistic. Because if they full Disney that Esmeralda movie with that fucking Munchkin man.
He didn't.
I'd like to see a version of the.
Die, though.
I'd like to see the version of the Little Mermaid where King Triton comes up and he's like, "Dude, she's 16."
Dude.
That would stop a lot of guys now. I mean, Prince Andrew.
Chris Halef in the chat said, I love Brian, but Richie leaning into the camera and saying, "Is that not freedom?" did it for me. And
That got me too.
Adam Kennedy wrote Tinderella, which is great.
It is great.
Tinderella. Okay, next
Agreed.
subject, everybody. We ready for our next subject?
Hells yeah.
Let's
Okay.
go.
The next subject is close to my heart. And I'm very passionate about this, so I cannot wait for the discussion.
It's the craft dinner one.
It is craft dinner.
I knew
KD
it. I guessed it.
should be eaten with a fork. Okay? No other utensil, just a fork. That's how you eat KD. That is the only way to eat it. And in favor of this, so for this, is Adam Alistair. And against this is Mitch. Okay, so Adam, you're for this. Mitch, you are against this. Adam, are you ready for your one and a half minute?
I am all set.
All right, and
All right.
go.
All right. So if you're boring and you put too much milk in it, yeah, you might want to eat that shit with a spoon. But craft dinner is just a base for your imagination. You can put anything in that shit. You want to throw some tuna in there? Do it. It's the original fucking hamburger, tuna, pork, turkey helper. Right? You want to make that a hearty meal. Throw that shit on a plate and dig in with a fork. All right? Get every last morsel. Like, why would you use a spoon? Put it in a bowl, eat it with a spoon? Just fucking have a bowl of cereal. Seriously, man, craft dinner is meant to be eaten with a fork. You want that shit thick and hearty. I mean, people say that no, Kraft wants you to eat it with a spoon. They even make their own macaroni and or their own KD spoons, but nah, man, screw them, right? Like they don't sell hamburger, I guess, or they don't sell cans of tuna, so they just want to market it as a soup. No way, man, that shit's a meal. Mac and cheese is not a soup, not at all. I don't know. I just don't know who would eat it with a spoon, really. Like you obviously put too much milk in there. It's too soupy, right? Right? Use some bread. Sop that shit up with the bread and eat the fucking macaroni with a fork. Like it's intended to be.
And we're done. Time is up. Time is up. Okay. Mitch.
I was just putting tuna in his KD. Oh.
Oh boy. You ready, Mitch?
Yeah, don't knock it till you try it, homie.
All right, Mitch. And go.
I just got some intro music real quick. I'm just kidding. No, okay, sorry. So comes down to this. Do you think it's a liquid or a solid? I mean, anything you can drink, in my opinion, is a liquid. And it's kind of a soup. I mean, if you don't put a lot of milk in it, it's still going to be drinkable. You know what I mean? I don't know how much milk you're chucking in there. But if you're making a classic KD, I think the spoon's the way to go. Because the more you can scrape off the sides, the less difficult it will be to do dishes later. Because the more of that soup stuff you get it stuck on the inside, it's pretty nasty. It's pretty gross trying to scrape that stuff off. A lot of people would argue that a fork is, a lot more cool because you can like poke it and stuff. But like, man, when you're really cooked, bro, and you're just trying to drill it into you, like just a spoon, you can just shovel that shit into you. Like, you don't want to add any more difficulty to the situation. Like, usually, if you're eating craft dinner sober, you're not going to enjoy it to the max anyways. But if you're just trying to like shovel that KD into you, a spoon is like, it's going to get you to where you need to go. And I think I had one more thing to say.
3 seconds. And you're done.
You're done.
You're done. All right, let's discuss, shall we? Let's discuss.
Can I ask why Mitch looks like he just got finished shooting a pro NRA video?
What's that?
A what video?
Pro
Like
NRA.
What's that?
National Rifle Association.
He actually kind of looks like Joe Exotic's like next husband.
Yeah, well, you look like his last husband.
Oh my gosh!
But Mitch has all of his teeth.
Yeah.
I'm
I
missing
also have all
a tooth,
my-
actually. I actually am missing a tooth. It's a molar, though, so it's more for function, less for fashion.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, I actually am losing. I miss it because I got a root canal once, and then the whole tooth busted on a Jolly Rancher because I used to just chomp that shit down, no fear. But I learned my lesson, so.
So
I'm trying to
exotic
get
would
a new
like
tooth,
it.
so let's start a GoFundMe so Mitch can get a new tooth.
I have a question in regards to this debate. Who
I have a tooth if you want it.
who chews craft dinner?
Choose craft dinner?
That's
You
the
gotta
question.
just push it up with your
When
tongue to
I-
the roof of your mouth.
When
don't
I
you?
eat that shit, I swallow it whole. Am I the only one?
Ooh.
You're gross.
How have we not met
Turned up when I'm eating that shit.
before comedy, Sarah? Jesus.
Because people eat craft dinner at home.
I'm all for the spoon. That's my personal.
I thought you were for the
You just,
fork.
like-
I thought you
No.
were the fork.
No, I'm spoon.
How do you eat it the next day?
The next
eats
day
it
Leftover
is
KD's
next
the
day?
best.
Are you a savage? Who does that?
KD
Can't
is
really
the
eat craft
best.
dinner. Just make
Birthday.
new craft dinner. It takes
It's
just
the
as long.
next the next day.
I do
I
like that.
love leftover craft dinner so much.
Oh,
I do like
gross.
that Mitch sounds like a guy in every house league hockey locker room talking about how he might get called up to the B team.
Who, me or Albert? I didn't hear the.
Matt
you know.
Baker's in the chat. Matt Baker, why didn't you get in on this, buddy? If you find another person to hop in on this, you can.
I'll argue with him too. I'll debate him.
Until this started, Mitch thought KD stood for killer, dude.
What are your guys' opinions on Spoon versus
Boom.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can go either
That's a
way.
fuck.
I'm not going to say at this point because we still haven't done our rebuttals, so I gotta stick with fork.
Albert, what's your
So-
stance? Spoon or fork?
Fork. It's pasta.
Yeah.
It's barely pasta.
I like
Is
to
it
put hot dog
pasta?
so I'm on fork.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it really pasta?
Fork, yeah.
Come on.
Fork.
I think that
Yeah.
Albert probably has like 3 giant Tupperware containers in his fridge full of old Kraft dinner right now.
Usually.
Kyle Garnett says fork as well. Kyle, I thought we could be friends. I thought we could, but I don't know anymore.
I knew somebody once who sprinkled sugar on their leftover Kraft dinner.
What are you guys' thoughts on ketchup on Kraft dinner?
Ew.
No.
No.
That is
No.
nasty.
Oh, 100%.
Go back
Might
to
as well just eat a bowl of fucking ketchup. It's all you're going to taste.
Seriously, 100% Adam.
Yeah, but how
You know
good
what?
does
Maybe
Kraft-
I will.
You huck tuna in there, all you're tasting is tuna.
No, man,
Kraft
you're
dinner's
tasting
a
tuna,
blank canvas.
cheese, and pasta, man.
For you to
Like,
paint
it absorbs
upon.
everything.
I would actually argue that the President's Choice white cheddar is the best macaroni and cheese.
Oh, I would
No.
agree with that. I would,
Nice and
Absolutely
sharp.
not.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Annie's orange cheddar.
Oh, I've never
Annie's
is good
orange
too.
cheddar.
Annie's is good.
organic shit, bro. I want that processed shit.
I've never tried Annie's.
It's
I would
amazing.
Listen,
go-
for me,
I always go
for
classic
me, it's
Kraft
got to be
dinner.
KD.
You go classic?
they-
It's got to be KD.
That,
Classic.
you
Dude,
should
organic KD, like Annie's is like vaping compared to smoking. Like it's a bit healthier, but it's like it's not that much better, dude.
Good point.
Oh my god.
My dad
Yeah, but you're
always
not
used to
eating
make
it
me
for
KD
health.
when I was sick, so I
No
love
one's like,
it.
I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Better get some Kraft dinner.
I don't know. Some people try to cut down on some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It's 39 cents when it's on sale. That's why people buy it.
Dude, it's
They're
like
not
$1.50 over here at Sobes.
That's soaps.
It's
So-
so.
Bob down to the sobes.
Oh my God, you're totes a fucking millennial. Totes.
Dude, I'm not a millennial. I'm a Gen Z.
They're all fake. It doesn't.
Yes,
It's all
yes.
make believe.
We're living in a society.
Okay.
Gen
Just
Zers
teaching
are
us to
so
hate
lazy.
each other instead of the government.
They can't even pronounce the full name. Gen Zebra.
yeah.
That's what it stands for.
All right, are we ready for rebuttals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Happy bud.
Whoops. Okay, just 1 second there. Get the timer up. Okay, I think Adam, you're gonna go first. Are you ready?
I am ready.
And go.
Kraft dinner was created as a family meal, a quick thing to make up at lunch, and you eat it with a fork. I don't think that Kraft ever had drunken stone fucking frat boys in mind. It's not Kraft's fault or Kraft dinner's fault that you can't afford cool shit to add to your Kraft dinner, my dude. Right? That's quite all right. It's not a soup. What the hell are you talking about, man? You gotta scrape every fucking morsel off? Like, what kind of welfare fucking state are you living in? The $1.50 at Sobe's, my guy. Come on. Fork all the fucking way. Add shit to that. Make it a healthier meal. Use a fork to eat that shit. And be it resolved that Kraft dinner is intended to be eaten as a meal, not as a bowl of cereal or as a bowl of soup. I'm done. That's it. Fork. Straight up.
All right, you're done. Okay, Mitch, are you ready for your rebuttal?
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. And go.
So Adam, you can just fork off, bro. Just go fork yourself, honestly. I would probably. Oh jeez. So like, I think the reason you're not for spoons because you don't get spooned enough. Fuck that's.
See how big this Smurf is? Spoons like a fucking prince.
There you go. Like, yeah, you're probably eating Kraft dinner later, you stone bastard. But yeah, dude, KD dates way back to 1937. And,
Whoa, somebody Wikipedia Craft dinner. Good job, buddy.
Wikipedia, bro. I used writing.com. You ever heard of it?
What's writing?
So basically, back in the day, fuck, like they were still getting drunk and stoned, probably more than ever. Like, if a kid had a cold, Jägermeister. If a kid broke his knee, Jägermeister. If a kid was super anxious, couple joints. If the kid did anything lame, smoking cigarettes to make him cooler. Back then, they were way more unhealthy. So honestly, they were all fucking frat boys, basically. If you think about it, just living in poverty back in the World War II days. That's when it really popped off.
Okay.
10 seconds.
Spoon all the way. You just gotta go for the spoon. Big spoon, small spoon. I'm down for either.
All about the spoons. We are done. All right. So it is officially
This one got
voting.
heated.
This one did. I know. I knew it would. I
I'm
knew
pretty
it
pissed
would.
off right now.
This one, I don't think anyone is a winner here.
Do you think they're both winners or they're both losers?
I don't know. We had some personal attacks going.
I will fly to Vancouver right now.
You can't afford it. You can barely afford craft dinner.
My dad works for Air Canada. I'll get on standby. Nobody's flying right now. I'll probably get first class. Drink mimosas or screwdrivers, something with
Look,
orange.
we're not debating on if you can get a job at Air Canada. What we're debating is the spoon versus the fork.
Can you survive 14 days in quarantine with 8 boxes of craft dinner and go?
No.
Oh yeah, I think you
Albert
can. I
can
mean,
because he can like split it up between days, but I'm a box.
I'm 2 of you. I cannot survive any number of days on a finite number of boxes of KD. I could have 2 boxes a day, no problem.
Dude, I've been
I might
gaining so
lose
much weight
weight.
during this quarantine.
Hmm?
I'll show off the gut right now to the Snapchat.
No. Oh, God. Fucking
That's pretty good.
demonetized. Thanks,
pretty
man.
good.
Look at this bag of milk. Cut a corner off and take a sip of that shit, bro. That's 3
God.
bag of milk. That's some Canadian bags of milk, bro.
Okay.
That is homogenized.
Let's put this shit to a vote, shall we?
Ordering $15.
Do we not have questions first? Because I have a question that may sway my vote.
Okay, we can do some questions.
I've got one question. When you say spoon, Mitch, are you talking about making your craft dinner and then getting a spoon and then shoveling her down? Or are you talking about eating it with the same wooden spoon you stirred it with?
Oh, that's a good question.
Ooh.
Dude, like I said, it comes down to that dishes situation. So you gotta always think about the dishes in mind. You know what I mean? Now, if you have a surplus of properly sized spoons, go for it. But when the times are tough, you can easily use that big spoon straight out of the pot. You know what I mean? Like, depending on how much pot you have consumed.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
it
probably
didn't make
fork.
sense.
I'm probably fork.
Eating it with a wooden spoon is just monstrous. I can't even with that. That's no.
I just can't even.
So Mitch, did your parents just feed you Jägermeister every time you got hurt or got sick?
And said it was what grandma used to do? Is that what
Just like World War II times.
No, actually, I think Mitch's mom just drank lots of Jägermeister while she was pregnant with him to stop him from kicking so much.
I think it's more just throwing bottles at him than actually feeding it to him.
Guys, we gotta get back. We can't be this isn't a political debate. We can't be talking about baby kicks and alcoholism.
Dude, I'm so glad
It wasn't on the docket. It wasn't what I signed up for. I know you guys are all gonna be going to bed soon. I've got my whole fucking day here. And
Going to
wanna be
bed
thinking
soon.
I don't want to be thinking about, well, yeah, it's bedtime. Yeah, appropriate adult people.
Is it how old are you, Richie? Like fucking 75? It's like 8:45 in the evening.
Not in Vancouver.
I know, but you said
8:45?
you would be going to bed.
It's 9:15.
It's 9:15,
God,
dude.
go to bed,
What
Albert.
time
It's
zone are you
9:15.
I'm not saying it's bedtime. I'm just saying
God, you
should
gotta
learn
go
how
to
use
bed,
a
bud.
clock.
Jesus
How old are you,
Christ.
Adrian? Is
What's
it,
that?
Adrian,
is it
you were
before
supposed to
learning
spring
use-
forward.
Am I supposed to spring forward? Oh, it depends.
And apparently Adrian moved to Newfoundland and forgot to spring forward.
Oh my God. All
In
right.
Newfoundland, it's even later. Yeah.
Let's get this on track. let's settle
Yeah, they're
this.
all in bed.
Let's settle this once and for all. Let's put this to a vote. We're gonna do raise of hands for Adam winning this debate. Raise your hands. So that got 3. Okay, we got 3.
The fuck, Albert.
We got 4. Wait, okay, raise your hand again and leave them there
I'm
for a
never
second.
driving Albert home again.
1,
I'm
2,
sorry,
3,
Mitch.
4,
Just
5.
when you said soup, it made me physically ill.
Yeah,
Okay.
made me really mad when you called it a soup.
Okay, well, you're voting for Adam though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Adam, you won.
Woohoo!
It's
You
so
almost
easy to.
lost me with
Sorry,
the chicken
Mitch.
thing.
It's so easy to do with a smaller group. I don't have to do a lot of math. So, all right, Adam, you are on to the final round. So,
Let's go.
our third subject is. We ready? Everybody on guard and ready? Third subject is going to be during the quarantine. So right now, life as we know it currently, showers aren't needed every day.
See, why couldn't I have gotten that? I have this in the bag.
Well, you can bring it in the discussion.
Okay.
And our debaters are so it's going to be so against this is Alva Marie Sparkles.
Go, Alva.
My position is that you do need to shower.
You're
Oh,
against.
shit, never mind.
Yeah. So yeah, because the statement is showers aren't needed, and you're against this. So you're
Okay.
saying that they are needed.
Okay, then we
Sorry,
do.
Alva.
Okay.
You still need to shower every day, regardless of the quarantine. And your opponent is Albert Coombs, who is is for this. Sorry, double negatives. You are for this statement. Showers aren't needed every
Go,
day.
Albert.
Dude, Albert didn't even shower for this live stream tonight.
I for sure haven't showered since, I don't know, it definitely predates the quarantine.
February?
All right.
What's in that
So
ball? It probably smells like sweet and sour sauce.
my kind of rule of thumb is that the person who's for the statement goes first. So Albert, you're gonna go first. Are you cool with that?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
good. Okay.
Okay.
I just have some off the cuff remarks to make here.
Or is this part of your a minute and a half or before your minute and a half?
Well, I was thinking part of it. Yeah.
Okay. And go.
Okay. So, you know how mustaches are becoming like pretty hip right now? The next big thing, stink lines. You know, stink lines are going to take over during the quarantine. So you got to, not shower, develop some nice, healthy stink lines. There's a water shortage, in California, probably. Solidarity with those people. H2O, that's mostly hydrogen. It's probably poisonous. You don't want to die. Quarantine, it's a good thing. It's fun. Don't shower. Get your stink on. These are some quarantine phrases, some catchphrases I'm working on. Day 40, I smell like shit. That's another one I'm working on. Millionth hour, still no shower. I could go on. I think I'm good though.
Is that okay? Is that it?
Yeah. I'm
All right. Okay.
Rest in peace to Albert's roommate.
already dead, motherfucker.
All right, Alva, are you ready?
I am.
Okay, and go.
All right. So I think the toilet paper shortage should be reason enough. Like, I don't think I need to elaborate on that. There's no toilet paper. Clean yourself up somehow. And some of us are still getting laid, so we need that. And you might argue that you don't necessarily need to take a shower to get laid, but then, we'd end up mating the way the cave people did on pheromones. And I'm afraid if pheromones come up again, a lot of us will learn that we actually don't really match up with our partners. Could cause a lot of chaos. Justin Trudeau recently set a standard for Canadians that we are a moist people. And I think on an international platform, we need to uphold that standard moving forward. Very important. The shower is also the only room in my house that is set up acoustically for my remix of Baby Shark. Very important. It's also the best place to cry. And I think we're all doing that a lot right now. And, you got to stay fresh. What if I'm in the background in the live stream and Rachel Riley sees that? If I don't look my best, we're never going to get married. And then we're going to continue down the darkest timeline. Nobody wants that.
Okay, 10 seconds. Any last thoughts?
No.
All right, you're done. Okay, discussion time.
I like the community reference of the darkest timeline.
Did you say Rachel Riley
Yes.
from Big Brother?
No.
Who's
The
Rachel
British mathematician?
Who's
Yeah, the
Rachel Riley?
mathematician. She's a sexy mathematician.
Oh, okay. She's
Yo, I
also someone
auditioned
on Big
for,
Brother.
Oh.
For Big
I'll
Brother.
have to look her up. Maybe I'll do both.
It's funny.
I
Is
think-
anyone here actually showering every day?
Yes.
Believe it or not.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. You should shower. Should shower every day,
No, you shouldn't.
unless I'm
Every
told
day.
otherwise.
Every day, come on.
No, don't.
I
be
guess you
ridiculous.
have to say that.
Unless you're a hippie.
Albert comes out and goes, "Yeah, you should shower." Wait, no, fuck, you shouldn't shower every day.
Oh,
Take a lot of
Rachel
self-care
Ray is what
baths.
you said. Oh,
No,
God.
I didn't say Rachel
No,
Ray.
Rachel
Riley.
Dingus.
From
Rachel
eight-
Riley.
8 out of 10 cats does countdown.
Yes, she gets it. He's cultured
television.
British comedy.
Oh, yeah.
Television?
I'm trying. I
Rachel
did.
Ray said you should cook up a little funk on those pits. That's what
It's not
Rachel
rocket
Ray
science.
supports.
It's not rocket science. That was for you, Albert.
So,
Thank you.
Albert, are you saying that if no one showered and went on pheromones, we'd actually have a better chance of finding our true love and not waste time with people we
Well,
shouldn't be with?
That's my
saying
whole
that if
point,
you're
probably.
Currently living with your significant other, then if you bring pheromones into it, you might find out that you don't actually match. And then you're still stuck in the same house together.
Oh no, you might find out that you're in the wrong relationship. That sounds like
Yeah.
a good thing.
Where was all this 5 years ago, guys? Holy shit.
Yeah, look what happened to Brian.
As
I've
you
been
shower, the
showering
more
this
your
whole time
dog
like an
cuddles with
idiot.
you.
Brian showered every day like an idiot, and look where he is.
I don't understand the moist part. Where did Justin Trudeau talk about being moist?
He said we talk moistly.
Yes.
Do we?
No, he said
He
yes.
always
He said
French.
to
It was
watch
the
out
only
for
word
the
he could
voice.
use.
Somebody
Yeah.
turned off his fucking teleprompter and let him ad lib. That's what happened there.
Well, it's better than what Trump would do, I think.
Yes.
Fair.
That's an easy punch. Let's.
I
Yeah.
actually
I want
think
that. I want that stricken from the record. That Trump.
Oh, fuck you, Richie.
I'm a moist talker.
My speech is the moistest.
I feel like I'm a moist talker. I spit a lot when I talk by mistake.
Gross.
Is that why your pop filters? Is that why your pop filter's dripping right now?
Pop filter.
I always spit mad fire when I'm talking.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh man. Good
Take
points
down
by
any
all,
MC.
though. You guys did a good job when you're like Alba. You had
Yeah,
great
that's-
points, and I enjoyed Albert's.
Your
I enjoyed
catchphrases.
Albert's catchphrases. Can you say them again?
Oh, day 13. Don't bother being clean. Day 3010. Never shower again.
Day 12, put that shit on the shelf.
Yeah.
I do
Day
have a question
400, I
about
think I'm
not
growing some
showering.
fungus.
Ooh, Vicky has a question about not showering.
If you're
Mhm.
not showering, are you still allowed to clean the hot zones? So, like pits, tits, and bits.
No, I think that's just
That'll
like a
happen.
half-ass shower at that point.
Yeah, fucking Fabrizio's panties.
I mean, first
A
of all,
shower
my
for me involves
position,
actually washing my hair. That's,
my
that's
position
what it's
is
a real
just not
shower.
every day. So yeah, like every second day, you can rinse your twat or whatever.
Fabrizio's panties is Adam's instructions before he buys them.
Okay, so Albert uses wiener to talk about his dick, but then he says twat to talk about someone's vagina.
And Adrian, I can defend this position. Okay, so wiener is a funny word for a dick,
Yeah.
and twat is a funny word for vagina. I just use silly words
My
I
favorite
think
is
muffin is a funny word for a vagina.
Wait,
Why?
what is?
Muffin.
Muffin?
Muffin's pretty good.
I like
Muffin
Pikachu.
is not a vagina, is it?
Neither's a
Fairy.
wiener. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
On Geordie Shore, they all called it their fairy. I really enjoyed that. It sounded mystical and not at all disgusting.
I like Lady Garden.
Lady
Lady
Garden.
Garden. Lady Garden.
Ooh.
A
She's
nice
not,
red velvet.
she's not being trimmed these days.
Call me old fashioned, but I prefer front bump.
All right, Jimmy Carr. Should we do rebuts?
Yes, we are ready for rebuts.
3 front butts.
Do a reveg.
All right, Albert, you're first. You ready?
Yeah. Okay. I'm good to go.
And go.
Okay. Again, just some stuff off the top. Totally coming up with this, just spitting mad fire off the dome, you know. Okay, so ever since Trudeau said moist, I'm not comfortable being naked in the shower. That's my main rebuttal. Okay, day 56, stinky pits.
Took that long? Fuck.
I'm bad at math. Never take any baths. You know, these are some more slogans I'm working on. Counting the days, but I'll never bathe. You know. Yeah, I think that sums it up.
Okay. Perfect. And Alva, you ready?
Yeah.
Man, go.
Well, I think we established that most of you are going to be covered in craft dinner milk for the next foreseeable future. So I think we should probably get washing that off so we don't all come out looking like Trump. And I think we have to think for ourselves a little bit. Like the CDC said, wash your hands, but I'm pretty sure we can just assume that goes for everything. You know, when I was young, I was told that I should always wear clean underwear in case I get hit by a bus. And what I learned from that is just if you die, your underbit should always be clean. And it's a very uncertain time right now. I think it's very important that we all stay cleanly in that area, particularly. And I think the world is trying to ground us because we've misbehaved and we need to start doing better. We need to clean ourselves.
Amen. All right.
Just for the record, if you get hit by a bus, you're definitely shitting your pants, so it's not going to matter. Speaking from experience.
Adam would know.
Adam would know.
Yeah,
Adam
he
would
poops himself
know.
all the time.
That's gonna.
I actually
suck.
just did.
Adam, did you shit your pants after getting hit by a bus or something?
No, dude, I was a paramedic for 25 years. I picked up a few people that had been hit by buses.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, 99.9% shit rate. Absolutely.
So does that mean one was like kind of?
This is a video of someone
It
getting
was
hit
like
by a bus.
turtling.
Go back to Richie. I want to see someone get hit by a bus.
Oh, look at the outside world.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this social distancing in Vancouver.
Oh, I thought he was playing a video of someone getting hit by a bus. Fuck.
I'm only doing this because Benny's Market is one of my sponsors.
They're obviously not a camera store.
If you need green olive and rosemary bread, Benny's is the place to go.
Chris Halef says solid arguments on both sides. Very intelligent.
Yeah.
We're
That's
fucking
coming from
smart.
Chris.
Chris is also drunk on toilet wine.
Toilet wine?
Yeah, he's in prison right now.
He's a prisoner in his own radio studio.
Kyle Barnett instantly said, "Shut up, Chris."
Well, he was
When are
alone
we
in
gonna
the chat.
finally fuck
He was
those
social
two?
distancing.
Yeah, I really like watching the feuds from like across the country
Yeah.
because it's like you know they're friends, but it's just you get excited every time there's a shit post
Oh yeah, absolutely.
from one of the two.
Why isn't Chris debating tonight? I'm kind of
Yeah,
disappointed.
Chris, why aren't you doing these debates, boy? Get in on these. I mean,
He doesn't like
might be
being on
he might be
camera.
on call, you know, like working. So, okay, are we ready to vote, everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so Richie, we gotta see your human face. There you go.
This is my human one.
This is your human one.
Albert doesn't have his
Albert's
human
not
face.
using his human face.
Yeah, what's happening? It's very horror movie-esque.
Look, men wear masks. Okay, just to hide emotions, just to hide pimples.
Is
Just to
that
hide.
what is that?
Looks like a gourd.
Marshmallow.
Yo, I got back pimples and back emotions.
It looks like the spoon he uses to scoop out his KD.
Adam, that's a great background.
You like that? That's my boy right there.
God,
You're just inside him.
Chris Hellef.
he got this jean jacket from his dad and the toque. The toque from H&M.
All right, let's put this shit to a vote.
H&M Duke was a good rip. That was a good one.
Okay, we're
Thank
gonna
you.
hands up if you think Albert won this debate.
Oh, sorry, Alva. I loved his little sayings.
Yeah.
I can't keep rhyming.
10,000 hours I will not shower was a good one.
I would like a T-shirt with millionth hour, no more showers.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not voting for Albert because he should have said, He-Man's like, yo, I got the power because I don't shower.
I know who I am. Has
Ricky,
to
did you
toe
vote for
jam.
Albert?
I voted for Albert.
Okay, so I think that was 4 votes, so we might have a tie here. So I think. Oh wait, no, we don't. I haven't voted yet. Everyone, hands up who voted for Alva.
Alva.
1, 2, 3.
Me.
Can vote for yourself.
Yeah, no, you
Albert
can't.
did.
But I had 4 votes and so someone didn't vote. Let's do this one more time.
Yo, it's all right not to vote.
Did you not vote, Mitch?
I voted NDP.
He voted Alva.
Okay,
I
let's
know
do
my
this one.
grandma-
Let's do this one
I
more
voted
time.
Alva. I did vote Alva.
Hands up, and keep them up for a second for Albert. So, 1, 2, 3,
I'm reluctant because I love
4.
Alva.
Okay.
Keep your wits.
Albert.
I
Let
love
those
Albert
stink
too.
pits stink.
Alva and Albert.
Okay. So I think that was 4, not including Albert, who's voting for himself. And then Alva. Up for Alva. 1, 2. What's
No,
going on here? Who's not
And Mitch
voting?
had his hand up, and now
Mitch.
he's being
I was voting for Alva.
Okay, so I think I'm so confused. How do we have a tie with 9 people?
No, there was 4
Because
for
two
Alva.
are
for Alva.
debating.
Oh, derpity derp. So that means someone won. I believe it was.
Kyle put Albert Marie Sparkles.
I think it was Albert. I think because Albert, you got
It was
4,
Albert.
and Alva, you got 3.
God, I miss Kyle Barnett. I just want to say it's not a debate topic, but I just miss that little baby bird.
Chris
No, I
Love,
miss more though. I miss Andrew more.
Chris Love said, "I gotta go with
Oh,
Albert. He's disgusting, and I hate him,
Miss Andrew
but I gotta
more.
go with him." Okay, Albert, you're on to the finals by 1 point.
You're muted.
You
Can we switch our vote now?
Oh, I said something super funny, but I won't say it again.
Timing.
Okay, last subject. We ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Woo!
So this is going to be dog videos are better than cat videos. Okay. So for this, so in favor of dog videos is actually going to be Vicky Welch.
All right, I'm ready.
And Adrian Gabriel is going to be against this. So you're against dog videos. Vicky, you
I
are
feel like that's
for
so backwards.
dog
Because
videos.
Adrian has a dog and Vicky has a cat.
Yeah.
Ironic.
All right, so Vicky, you're for this, so you're gonna go first. Are you ready?
All right, I am ready.
And go.
All right, so my main point of this argument is that dogs are the purest creatures. They're like little cherubs that God has sent down to earth to earn their souls. So they're so sweet and they're so pure. So all of their videos are just like happiness. Like, first of all, they're really challenging to capture because they're running around like little toddlers. They always they have the decency to destroy your stuff when you're not looking and then look guilty about it after. Those are the best dog videos when they look like they're so sad and so guilty. A cat will look at you dead in the eye and like push a glass off the table. So fuck that. That's hardcore. It's always funnier when you prank a dog because they're just kind of stupid, but when you prank a cat, you kind of freak them out and you feel bad for the cat, like that whole zucchini snake thing. Like, it's mean to prank a cat. It messes with their heads. Dogs are just stupid toddler babies. Dog videos are also better because they fall over and flop around a lot and kind of like get hurt but don't really get hurt, so they're extra cute. Kind of like when toddlers fall, like, they're just all like meat and mush, so they're fine. And like dogs are, let me see here. When you see a video where a dog and a cat fight, you're always kind of rooting for the dog because he's being so sweet and so innocent, and the cat's just being a big old turd about it. He's always just being an asshole, not letting the dog sleep in the bed, not letting him go down the stairs. So
And
dogs are just
time.
these pure creatures.
You're done. Time's up.
All right.
Okay, Adrian, are you ready?
I am.
Okay, and go.
Like Albert, I have a few notes to look at.
I have some too.
Yeah. So, cats are full of hatred and disdain. So when you actually get them to do something that's cool on camera, it feels amazing, kind of like coming while hate fucking. And then they're super smart too, and they can do a lot with just a box. You know what I mean? No, you don't. Okay, never mind. Next point. Dogs are kind of like, goofy and like stupid. It's just kind of pathetic, and cats are not pathetic. Who wants to watch an SPA video with Sarah McLachlan singing In the Arms of an Angel? We're in a pandemic. We don't need that kind of shit. We need stuff that will bring us up, like cat videos. How many seconds do I have, Sarah, for fuck's sake?
13.
13 seconds. Okay, fuck. Cats. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
And you're done. Discuss.
Boy, it's hard to argue with that last point.
Yeah, the last point really proved how annoying cats were.
I'm kind of swinging towards Adrian because she threw in hate fuck into her argument.
Yeah.
And she said, "Come."
Not a lot of people experience the hate fuck, and I've only experienced it once. But man, it is probably the best.
Pretty
fuck
powerful. It's powerful stuff, just like a cat video.
Oh, and
Powerful.
yeah, that's gonna be a hard argument.
I feel like sometimes those are the same video.
Rar XD.
All I'm saying is dogs never got a musical.
Exactly. Thank you, Alba.
Damn.
Just all of the movies,
but they all went
of the
to heaven.
TV shows.
I think dog videos are more predictable.
Yeah, because they're stupid.
What happens when dogs wear socks? Predict that. You can't watch those videos.
Have you seen a cat wearing socks? Have you seen kitten
No,
mittens?
because they're
It's always
smarter than
sunny.
that.
Kitten mittens.
Kitten mittens. Kittens just put on mittens and they're fine. But when you put little things on a dog, they don't know how to walk.
Because they're
Also, you can
stupid.
dress up dogs.
I thought
way
that was a
easier,
cat's
and It's so
thing.
much cuter.
I think it's dogs. I could be arguing. I don't know. I'm not in this shit, Brian. Don't call. Don't fact check me, motherfucker.
I'm fact checking it right now. Dogs wearing socks.
Socks.
Blow your goddamn minds what that's gonna do.
I know.
Does anybody
when-
want to hear my response to the hate fucking or coming while hate fucking thing?
Yeah.
No. So
Clearly a
Quagmire's
point
response.
for me.
Okay, guys.
Uh-oh. What's happening here?
What's gonna happen?
What's going to happen is I'm going to win this debate. Just watch.
Oh, throwing a lot of fire there. Adrian.
See? Stupid.
Look at him. You did it. Look at him.
Yo,
You can't
just
put that on
imagine-
during dog videos.
Yeah.
Imagine Luca Magnotta killed dogs.
Figure it out.
Albert, it's just as funny when cats do it. Look at the
Yeah, but I've
look up
never seen
cats.
socks.
Look up cats wearing socks.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, we gotta. Oh, Brian Gotso has it up too.
Okay, bring it up there, Brian.
I'm glad we're not doing screen share or anything that professional. We're just flipping the camera
Yeah,
over.
yeah. We're not professional here. It's just as
Yeah,
funny.
no.
Yeah, the trick that
Cats
I
are,
have
cats
though, is
are way
'cause-
better.
Well, no,
Look at him
the problem that I'm facing is that like cat videos, like that there are all these independent fucking monster creatures. But when a dog video, like you can kind of predict what they're gonna do, but when they don't do it, it gets more of a wow factor than a cat doing the unpredictable thing every single time. When it
Interesting.
that's my
So the
Of course not, you're against
unpredictability is
it.
predictable.
that'd be a really bad time for you to start agreeing to that. It'd be really hard for your rebuttal.
Yes. I guess, are we ready for rebuttals, people?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, so Vicky, you're gonna go first. You ready?
Okay. Yep.
And go.
Okay, so yeah, dogs are goofy and they're dumb, but there's also great videos of dogs doing jobs. And dogs doing jobs is very important. They're hunting down drugs, they're looking for corpses, they're looking for criminals, they're doing all that kind of shit. So like those are pretty sweet videos when dogs have jobs. Like that's adorable. Like they're walking through a mall and making sure somebody doesn't have a seizure and all that shit. That's adorable. Also, dog tricks are better than cat tricks because like you can teach a cat to like jump up and spin around, but like you can teach a dog to run like through a crazy course and hunt down criminals and do all that kinds of crazy shit. And like watching dogs be pure enriches your soul while watching cats, while cute, I think it secretly takes a little piece away from you because the dogs are here to make us better. And the cats are here just to keep an eye on us. They're Satan's minions. Witches kept those bitches around. So like those videos, they're just putting shit in our head. Like they're after us. Like this is a whole conspiracy. Like the cats are trying to keep our minds busy so that they can just take the fuck over and Trump can win and everyone gets corona. And by doing that, then they just continue to take over and they want us to not love dogs. And if they keep inside, we can't take our dogs for a walk. So dog videos are better, they're purer, they're sweeter, and they make your soul better.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right. Adrian, are you ready?
I am.
Okay, and go.
So, first point, Vicky owns like 15 fucking cats. So if she
I
didn't
want a
like,
dog more than women want babies.
if Vicky didn't like cat videos, she wouldn't have 15 cats. She's got like cat videos in real time every fucking moment of her life. And she also admitted that dogs are stupid babies. Nobody wants to watch stupid babies or ugly babies or stupid ugly babies. So yeah, moving on. There's not as many cats wearing socks videos because cats aren't dumb, right? Like they don't put up with that kind of shit. They're very smart. And there are, however, a lot of pictures of cats who are ready for the weekend. And who doesn't want to be ready for the weekend? Finally, cats are so smart. She talked about dogs. Oh, dogs having jobs and shit like that. Cats are so smart. They don't need fucking jobs. They live off of us. I rest my case.
Damn. Okay, you're
Nice.
done. All right.
Wow.
Wows. Good debates. Good job to both of you. Those were good.
I think they're just over there.
All
It
right.
was hard. I love cats like a lot.
Any
I
final
know you do.
questions?
I didn't
Does
think
Vic-
we'd get the heat that we got from the KD thing until now. I thought the heat from the KD thing is going to be where we peaked, but no, it's dogs versus cats.
And we're still not even on to the final round yet.
Yo, just imagine if it, instead of don't fuck with cats, it was don't fuck with dogs.
Well,
Yes, I had a great. Never mind. I won't talk about that because I want to win. Never mind.
I like Vicky's cat conspiracy. Vicky, do you think that cats created 5G internet?
Absolutely. Cats have been creating every piece of technology since the pyramids. You saw those motherfuckers on those walls.
Whoa.
Not aliens, it's cats.
And
What if cats are the real aliens?
I would believe that too.
Adrian, are you saying that cats are the OG Melania Trump? Like they
Her
don't
name's
have to work,
Melania.
they just get taken care of. They're basically trophy wives. Is that your point?
yeah, they're like trophy wives. Yes, I think they're kind of like trophy wives, but trophy wives that you can kind of like because nobody likes Melania Trump, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
No.
So
Not even Melania
let's
Trump.
not make that connection.
Yo,
Let's
dude, she's
keep
pretty
that-
cute though.
Keep moving on.
Cats are
Wait,
less
I have a
needy.
point.
They're less needy than
I have a
dogs.
point. I have an excellent point. Guys, catspiracy. Right?
Ooh.
Catspiracy?
Right?
Did you just come up with a word?
Yeah.
That's so clever, Albert. Oh my god.
Thank
It's
you.
not gonna work every time, Albert.
Oh my goodness. Are we ready to vote, everybody? All right, let's vote. Okay, hands up if you think Vicky won this debate. Okay, I think Adrian, you won.
I was like, I better fucking win this time. God damn it, I cared.
They were both really good, though.
Yeah, they were. Vicky, you were very convincing. You were a very good opponent.
Yes,
Vicky,
I
you said
tried.
the Switch thing.
I love kitties so much, it's hard.
I know.
And it came through. See, I knew I had it in the bag.
If it's hard, I think you're loving the kitties a little too much, buddy.
The cat's
I
in the
had a
bag.
kitty in case I was on
No,
cat
the
side
cat's
too.
out of the bag now.
So we
Ah.
have
all in its
some
pajamas.
we have some winners here. So what are your guys' thoughts on doing 2 more debates? That I draw on the spot. Are we okay with that?
Oh shit.
Then we'll have 2 more winners.
And then-
all my notes.
Yeah. So
Can
I
I
guess.
go pee first? Are we
Yeah,
allowed to
absolutely.
go
So I
pee?
guess there'll be
Oh,
3
pee
more
break.
debates in total.
No bathroom
We're doing a
breaks.
pee break? Yeah, pee break for
If you
everybody.
go for a pee,
Yeah.
you automatically lose.
That can't be true.
Yeah.
Pee and drink
That's the
break.
first rule in debating.
I can bring my laptop in there, but I think that would lose the debate.
I don't
No,
want to
pee
see
in a
that.
bottle. Pee in a bottle.
I wouldn't face it towards me. I'm not a fucking animal.
Albert hasn't showered in 45 days. He can just pee and it doesn't change the smell at all.
Kyle Barnett says he loves peeing. So does that sway you?
He's such a kinky guy.
It is so sick, Kyle.
You tell
It is so
Kyle
sick.
that you tell Kyle the shower debate is already over.
Okay, well, Kyle, the shower debate's already over.
You heard me.
Al, that's very sweet that you say that my pajama bottoms go with the with my scarf, but yeah, these are like lambs. Sheep, and this is leopard print. So kind of Animal Kingdom, but not really.
Yeah, kind of Carol Baskin.
What was that, Alva? What did you say, Alva?
It's like the circle of life happening on your body.
Yes.
It's a
Yeah.
whole food chain.
Yeah. Yeah. My relaxing on the bottom, trying to look normal on the top, human on
Fierce.
the top.
Adrian killed Carol Baskin's husband.
That's not the only husband I killed.
Yo, she didn't do it.
That is a confession.
She did not kill
Albert and
Adrian.
Adrian, you guys are going against each other in this final round.
Just like last night. I should clarify.
I brought a kitty back.
Oh, there's Kitty Cat.
She
Look how
does
much
it.
better they are.
Cat. Kitty cat. Oh, no,
Aw.
I'm not so nice.
She hates it.
Is that the one you took outside, Vicky?
Yeah, this is Lucy. She's the one who took it.
Look at my doggy.
Oh,
I
she's
love. I love.
so
Vicky's
cute.
Vicky's kitty cat could eat that dog.
No, have you've not seen
Lucy
my
doesn't
dog?
fuck
She was
around.
berserk around other animals.
You've inspired me to try to take my cat for a walk.
I had nothing better to do when I was at Walmart, and I was like, "Oh, leash and harness combo, like
Yeah.
15
Sarah,
bucks."
can I come in? Can I come and vlog that for you?
Yeah.
I would love. That would be a great fucking video.
Me taking
When
my
I was
cat.
growing
And
up,
also, my cat is full of anxiety like me, so she
Oh,
probably
boy.
won't get far.
Leash and harness combo sounds like a porn.
Sounds like something I want.
our cat got lost in Terra Nova Park for 2 weeks because my mom tried to use one of those fucking leashes.
Oh, don't scare. Don't.
Be careful.
Oh no.
She wandered around the park for
That's
2
the funniest
full
thing
weeks.
said all
I
night,
gotta
I
go
think.
pee. Fuck.
That's
Come here.
true. I was very sad about it.
Kyle Burnett said Richie and I were supposed to do a weekend at Yucks before the convid shut everything down.
Convid.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna surprise. I was gonna be very excited about that.
Literally not talking right ever, because this is the first time I'm talking out loud today. So.
You guys ever wonder where you can get a breakfast wrap for $6.90 all day, every day, 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock at night?
I'd
Are you in
love
Eastside
to pay.
Vancouver and you got
Wait,
a bit of
Richie.
a hankering?
Richie, do
Vicky
you
and I
want
are
to?
showing
Twice
our
as much.
pussies. Okay.
Richie, do you want to do an ad? Oh, look at how so cute.
It's Archie.
Oh,
That'd be
that's a
really
great
funny.
fucking name for a cat, Archie. Richie, do you want to do your ad? I can put you on speaker view.
I was doing it. Was
Okay.
that not clear?
Do it again.
Do you ever find yourself in East Van hankering a $6.95 breakfast wrap with egg, onion, peppers, potatoes, and a multigrain wrap? They'll microwave it there for you as well. No charge extra. Benny's Market, Italian Foods. Open 100 years since last month.
Benny and the Jets.
Benny and the Raps.
Benny and the.
Raps.
There we go.
Hey-ho.
That's
Fuck it.
great. What a great view. It
Holy
looks
shit.
You guys know the lot of
Better pay us a
649
lot.
is 14 million estimated? Come to Benny's. Get your ticket.
This-
Try your luck.
your camera, like the video that we're seeing of the outside world right now, looks like it's from like the 70s.
It does totally.
Yeah, because his camera's from the 70s. Oh.
Like it looks like an old timey video.
Does it?
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
New York filter.
I guess that's debatable.
No, it's the it's the
Debate joke during a
it's the-
debate.
it's the camera on the back of the phone is covered in gunk and scratches. That's what that is.
That's my laptop, and it's covered in dust and nonsense. Thank
It's
you.
covered in cum and scratches. Then my apologies.
I don't come into my laptop.
Talk, cat.
Comes into your mother.
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't come.
Hey, you catch that,
into
Mom?
My
My mom's watching the
laptop.
stream, by the way.
Yeah, I'm glad she doesn't think that I come into a
Ever?
laptop.
No, she
Ever
totally thinks
accidentally
you
come
do.
into your-
Toilet paper's hard to find, but Kleenex are fucking abundant. And if you order from Skip the Dishes, you get extra napkins with your order.
Fuck, fuck the Kleenex. I got the sweat socks, bud.
Where do you
Well,
want it?
just come and
Laptop?
just get the dishes
In the
box when
eye?
you're done.
What did you say, Albert?
It's too late.
All
The
right, guys.
joke about coming in the laptop's eye.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Hope the government's not listening to this.
Are we all ready for the final round?
Yes.
I might need some
Okay.
more energy. Maybe I'll go grab an 80-cent banana at Benny's Market, Italian Foods,
If it's
the corner of Union and
1975,
Princess.
You know what, Richie? I would love for you to leave your laptop set up and watch you run across the street and buy a fucking
Oh
banana.
my god.
If you guys Google Maps where I am, you do not leave electronics unattended on your porch.
Let me Google it.
Yeah, go ahead. 750. Oh, I'm not gonna say my address online. Search up Benny's Italian Market Foods.
Dude, no one's gonna hunt you down. Say it out loud. Say it.
Walk there while you're debating.
I can't. The internet won't reach, and I'll cut out.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, well let's get to the first round, shall we? So it's actually going to be Richie versus Adam.
Oh my god.
Richie.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, did you hear that, Richie? You're against Adam.
Adam for what? A debate? Okay.
Yep. Okay. And this is
As long as
on.
it's not about paramedic shit, I should be fine.
This is
598 Union Street, Vancouver, BC.
what?
You guys remember when Adam was an ambulance driver?
Woo woo.
Alva, yes,
You want some of my chips?
I do.
They
Fuck.
look really good.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
Oh,
there's
man.
some on my laptop. You don't want that.
The only way I'm getting laid during this fucking quarantine.
What-
You and me both.
What is
Well,
that, Mitch?
That and my flashlight.
Dude,
What?
that is a $5 falafel and it's 12 inches, dude. I'm just mind boggled by that.
Where's the falafel at?
Moonlight HFX. Spotlight, moonlight, get a 12-inch falafel for $5.
Oh my god. Okay.
Send me that fucking link to that place. I'm gonna go get a falafel after this.
Yeah, if they're open. But dude, can you imagine $5 falafel 12-inch? That's cool. That's better than Subway.
That's pretty awesome. Okay, here we go. So this is the first final round. So it is going to be Richie versus Adam. And I'm going to say, okay, so here's the subject. Ready?
Yeah.
Age does not matter at all in relationships. Okay?
Look at the face on Richie.
So for this is going to be Richie.
I'm for it. So I'm for age doesn't matter.
You're for age doesn't matter, and against is going to be Adam. Okay?
Hey,
We good?
we
So
good.
I'm trying to say that age does matter.
No, you're saying that it doesn't.
Another one that should be switched.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
so-
say Mitch should have this one.
Age doesn't matter, Richie. That's you're for that, and Adam, you're against. Okay.
Wow. So, hey,
Do you guys want a
Wait.
second? Do you guys want a second to think?
no, I don't want to think about this. I don't want to, you know what? I'll go to the greasy part of my mind
Okay.
Great.
and we'll yeah.
I was gonna
we'll
say
do
if you
this.
want a second to think, I can announce the subject for the next.
No, we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. So Richie, you're for it. So you're gonna go first if you're cool with that.
Yeah, I'm for it.
Okay. Minute and a half and go.
If you never ask, you never know. You know, what is a connection? Is it a number? Is it what TV shows you remember watching on Saturday morning, how many channels you had? I will tell you one thing that is positive that came out of age not mattering. Anna Nicole Smith. You guys remember her? Anna Nicole Smith, porn star, beautiful woman, married a fucking 93-year-old man to get her riches, to get what she deserved. She put in a struggle. She put in more commitment than most people of regular age relationships put in. And then she died. Thank fuck. If age mattered and she focused on that, she probably'd still be alive. In Scary Movie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many they made, there'd be an Anna Nicole Smith in every Scary Movie had she not broken down these preconceptions and married a skeleton with a suit. So, you're going to tell me age matters? Let me tell you, if you think age matters, do you want to see Anna Nicole Smith on fucking Netflix? No. No, you don't. That's my time.
Okay, he's done. All right, good job. Okay.
It was so hard not to talk about fucking kids.
How dare you? How dare you?
Okay. Adam, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, and go.
You're fucking right. Age matters unless you're Charles Manson, right? David Koresh,
Who's that?
Jim Jones. They're fucking cult leaders that fucked kids. Jesus Christ, fucking age matters. Age matters to me too. Like, I mean, if somebody is young enough that I could have delivered them in my ambulance during my fucking paramedic career, they're too fucking young for me. Like, age does there's no, I don't even have, like, Richie couldn't even argue that age doesn't matter. Really? Right? Come on. Like,
They did pretty well.
nah, I don't know, man. You didn't talk about fucking kids, right?
Yeah.
But that's what happens. Like, you know, there's a fine line there. No way. No, I want to be in a fucking relationship, not a fucking Netflix special. Jesus Christ. Age definitely matters. I have a 16-year-old daughter, so you can't tell me that age doesn't matter. Right? Richie, you start dating my daughter and then tell me that age doesn't matter when you meet her dad. We've had this conversation before.
Yeah, but you tricked me into it. We're sitting at a friggin' Smitty's, and he pulls out his phone and goes, "It's my daughter. Don't I make beautiful children?" And then I'm sitting there with
it was a test.
Cannon. Yeah, it was the day. It's the day we're moving him when I met his mom, and it's me,
you
him,
passed
and Cannon.
You passed and Cannon failed miserably.
Yeah, and he asked me, he's like, "Hey, don't I make beautiful children?" I was like, Adam, I'm not going to tell you in a Smitty's. I'm going to fuck your kid.
See, my point proven. Age matters.
Okay.
Done.
All right, okay. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this?
They're both compelling arguments.
Dude, I don't know.
I know you're
love
both men, but I would have loved to hear some Love is Blind, Messica and Mark.
Oh yeah, 35.
Conversation.
She was 35 years old on that show, and they made her seem like she was 80.
Yeah. She made herself seem like she was 80, to be honest.
She was so obsessed. And then as soon as her friend said it was okay that the celebrities were doing it, she's like, "Oh, it doesn't matter. I can fuck a younger guy now."
Yeah,
He was an idiot.
he was.
They were all
He had
idiots.
psycho eyes. I don't want to stare at that while it fucks me.
That's true.
Good point.
Okay, so what do we think? Do we think that there's like, for me it's like 10 years, and I think over 10 years is I'm out, I think.
As long as consent
I
is
think me too.
involved, emotional maturity can come into play.
Yeah.
As someone who is very emotionally immature from 15 years of being with the same person.
Mhm.
And the law,
Unfortunately.
kind of the like criminal.
Yeah, the law,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, of course.
It's like I always say, if there's grass on the field, I'll take a lady my age to have a nice picnic there.
And then bury under the blanket.
See more scary movies. So that's a little bit of a turn off for me.
Yeah, I love how it just became anti Anna Nicole.
I like girls who are old enough to babysit me. That's my preferred age range.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
So anyone over 12?
Oh.
They have their license.
Mitch Tucson, everybody, the Cougar King.
Dude, I had a sugar mama before.
A lot of guys.
Your mom.
Tell us, Mitch.
Can you tell the sugar mama story? How old was
Tell
she?
us about it, Mitch.
She was 40 when I was 20, and she sent me a lot of money to go up to Montreal, and I completely went to Montreal for like a week and just had a free week, just being a little sugar baby, fucking skating around the city, going to steak dinners and shit.
Did you do anything else?
Yeah, he fucked his brains out, is what he did.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude. She hooked up.
you know they did.
Wait,
hooked
is
it
this
up.
how you
Teach us some
thought you were
lessons.
gonna get a ticket to Vancouver? I'm not being your sugar mama. You're not coming up to Vancouver. Me being your sugar mama, Mitch.
I thought that's why they call it Vancouver.
They don't.
Mitch, you guys did some of this, right?
Albert, we get it.
I had a great sugar mama experience. I don't know
Wait,
if
is
they're all
that
great.
how you sex? I've been doing it wrong.
So that's
I
her
think-
strap on into his butt, right?
This is
Like,
why
that's what's
Albert
happening?
is single. This is why Albert is single. Like he's just like.
Is that his line? Is that what he
That's
uses
his
when he?
pickup
That's my
He's
go-to
like,
pickup line.
Huh?
Some of this.
What do you think, huh?
How about this? And how about this?
I mean, huh? Yeah.
And then feeling real adventurous. Some of this. You know what that means?
Okay, question for the men in the room. Do you guys
Okay.
like going for older women?
I love it.
I like
I've
playing
done.
video-
I would say not.
I like playing video games. You know?
I like turtles.
Video games, do you like the old ladies or the young ladies?
Well, if I
Yeah,
had
when
to
you're
rank my
fucking in
video
these video games, who do you fuck?
Okay.
Oh man.
I need to read this comment from Kyle Burnett. That's the thing about those old ladies at the senior care home. I get older and they continue dying.
Oh,
And then he wrote, I'm still a virgin. I'm waiting for marriage, ladies. Wink, 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 wink.
I don't think that's my
He's
choice.
waiting for Chris to laugh.
Yeah.
And Kyle Barnett with the best line of the night.
That's great.
Isn't that annoying?
Well, I'm just curious
Son of a
because
bitch.
I always go for older guys. I always go for older guys, but I want to start going for younger guys because I think our sex drives would match better.
Fuck, you had me for a minute, and then I was like, oh, really?
I always go for younger
What are you
guys.
trying to say, Sarah?
Was that?
So what are you trying to say?
Well, no. Well, guys' sex drive go down the older they get, and younger
Have you ever
guys.
been to a Legion?
You better tell that to my dick.
If you've ever been to a Legion, you know that is not true.
No,
Richie, what happened to you with the Legion?
Chris
I'm not
Left
allowed
told me
to
he
say
prefers
that.
younger women.
If you could see my web browser history, I would prove to you that that's incorrect as well.
Where do you think? Where do you like? You know, those people who chill at Legions every day. Where do you think they are now?
At the Legion.
A Lions Club?
In the ground.
They're the same people who continue to go to church.
Take me to church.
There's like a bunch of people who like refuse to not go to church, and they're like,
Churches are open?
yeah,
God will save me.
yeah. I'll be
Is that the
good.
Jesus blood guy?
I saw a quote in an article that was like, good Christians view death as a welcome.
Honestly,
Well, I mean that does make sense for like what their goal is, right?
They want to go there, you know?
Like
That was
they're
like
like they made
a-
it seem like such a good place. Living in fucking Antigonish can't be that great.
I'm gonna go to
That
church. this
Christian
time.
thing, like Mother Teresa always thought suffering was the way to God, and that's why she didn't actually help anybody. She just watched them suffer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That
We
bad,
call
yeah.
her Sugar Mother Teresa here with me.
All right, we got to do rebuttals, guys. We got to do rebuttals. Okay. Right?
Do we? Okay. Yeah, we'll do a
Yeah.
rebuttal.
We got to do it. Okay. So, Richie,
what?
you're going to go first.
Okay.
And go.
Adam mentioned a few names early on. No one got the references to. I was glad we're all on the Anna Nicole Smith train. I'm surprised Charles Manson made it through the dream catcher web, but I'll give you a name. Adolf Hitler. Age appropriate relationship. Everything seemed fine. If he'd have met maybe a younger woman, maybe she would have given him a fresh take on his art. Maybe would have said, "Nah, your art isn't. It's not going to be good. You're not going to get accepted." And then he would have practiced. He would have trained. He would have gotten into art school. We could have avoided World War II. So if you're going to tell me that Adolf Hitler's age-appropriate relationship, what you deem age-appropriate, wouldn't have stopped World War II, I tell you, probably not.
You get
You think it was
25
That's
seconds.
all I got. I have 25 seconds.
Yeah, you got 20 now.
I have 20 now. All right.
Quit while you're ahead, Richie.
So Zeus was like 15,000 years old. And if it wasn't for Zeus coming down, turning into a goose and chasing them ladies around, Hercules never would have been a thing. We wouldn't have modern day Superman. You're going to tell me the DC universe would have survived without Superman? You're fucked.
Time's up.
You-
That's time.
God, I feel so dirt. I hope my mom isn't watching.
All right, Adam, are you ready?
Yeah.
He sounds so sad.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hitler? Dude, come on. Everybody knows 15 will get you 20, buddy. It's so cliche because it's the fucking truth. No, you can't fuck my daughter. That's my argument. Done.
That's
Just
it?
gross, man. It's fucking gross. Pedophilia. Can't have that shit.
Where did you get fucking your daughter after talking about Hitler's trying to benefit his art?
like all those people that I named are influential, evil people in history that fuck
Hitler
children.
Wasn't. Yeah. And
No,
look what Hitler did.
Hitler wasn't
did
evil.
way worse than Charles Manson.
Yeah, but he didn't fuck a
Arguable.
kid.
Age-appropriate relationship.
He didn't fuck a kid. Even
Hitler-
Hitler knew it was wrong to fuck a kid.
Yeah, and if
There
maybe
you
he
go.
fucked a kid, maybe if he fucked a kid, his art would have been better. He never would have lived the Third Reich.
No, probably not. But
I know,
anyway,
that's why I said probably not, but who knows? It's on the tides of history now.
it's on the tides of history. Well, I'm just going to stay on the right side of history and say, yeah, age matters.
Kyle
Alright.
Barnett agrees. Zeus the goose.
I should have put a caveat on this.
Tom Burnett's ideal relationship would be with a cockatiel.
Kyle Barnett's ideal relationship is with me, and God, when I get my hands on him, he better be an inappropriate age.
I'm good, Sarah.
I was gonna say I should have prefaced the subject with the fact that everyone's legal age. You know what I mean? Like
That would have been a lot better because
I
I
should have
probably could have
prefaced
come up
that.
with some less contrived
I was
arguments.
thinking more like people who are 20 and up, kind of thing.
I don't know if we were to send a sexy child back in time to 1941. What could we do?
What determines sexy in 1941?
A nice
Oh,
No, there's
Hitler
sexy.
blonde.
flopper head.
Blue eyes. One of them little
We're
uniforms.
talking about a kid who's sexy today.
Yo, I would kill it.
Been back.
Oh God! All right, yeah.
The skirt.
We sent Macaulay Culkin from 1992 back.
Hitler's bunker.
Tell me no one's fucking that kid.
And Michael Jackson would still be alive.
Yeah, Michael Jackson would have gone back in time to go get him. Then he's a hero. Boom.
MJ didn't do
Appropriate
it.
relationship.
Do it.
I'd watch the shit out of that movie.
Okay, are we ready to vote, everybody? And remember that you're voting for which debate you enjoyed the most. It doesn't have to be.
You don't have to be pro fucking kids.
No.
But if we are pro fucking kids, can we still vote for you?
It's right up your wheelhouse, yeah. If anything, this is no debate.
Okay, so Richie, everyone, hands up if you think Richie won this debate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you won.
Hands down.
Richie. Okay, going on to one more debate. So our next pairing, we're going to do this quick because I know Adrian needs to get her ass to bed.
Yeah. At this rate, it's going to be like, should Tibet be free? Go.
Dude, that's why.
So this is Adrian versus Albert Coombs. Okay. Tomorrow's episode guests going head to head here. So the subject is actually going to be, it's kind of similar to the shower one. It's underwear is not required during the quarantine. Underwear. Not required.
Okay, and who's on which side of this?
So, Adrian, you are going to be for this. So you're for underwear not being required. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And Albert, you're against. So you think it is required.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, Adrian, you're going to go first if you're ready-ish. Or we can
I'm
give you a
good
second.
either way. I can go first.
You want to go first?
I can, yeah.
All right. Let's do this. Albert,
Boom.
and go.
Okay. I've already prepared for this. I've got my notes here. Okay. So I haven't showered in weeks and weeks and weeks, right? So think about how smelly my pants are going to be if I'm not wearing some kind of an undergarment. You know what I mean? Long johns, keep them on. That's what I say. 40 days into the quarantine, keep your I don't have a rhyme for teen with an underwear.
Clean.
Clean, yeah. day 90, tidy whities. You know, this is got a lot of good arguments here. I think society needs to survive this quarantine, and a big part of society is my dick not flopping around in my pants all willy-nilly.
Willie.
I don't have anything else. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. All right. And Adrian, are you good to go?
Okay, I am.
Okay, so you are pro no underwear, and go.
All right, I'm going to take a page from Albert's book. Underwear, who cares? Wearing underwear, beware. You know, anyone who wears underwear, you should be very suspect of that person because you can't trust them. They're not showing you what they have, right? Kind of like you just lay all your cards out on the table. Just let that, dick just flop around. Albert said that was a bad thing. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's a good thing. I think we should see what you have. What else? Washing your underwear. I don't have time for that shit. I'm trying to survive a pandemic. So, and save money at the same time because a lot of us are not working at the moment. So why would you want to spend money on washing? And who wears underwear during a massage? Nobody. So why wear them now? Why start? And panties, shanties, right? That's some good English. That's
Great
all
English.
I got.
Well, awesome. Okay, we're done. All right. What do you guys think?
I want both of you to prove your stance right now.
I am literally not wearing underwear. You
I
can
know.
trust me on that.
I know that Adrian isn't, because we actually talked about this yesterday.
It's true.
Oddly enough.
I'm glad you clarified how you know that.
See, underwear.
I
Underwear is for prudish losers. Like
don't like what you're implying there.
I mean, that's what I'm implying. Prudish losers.
Chris,
Do you wanna be-
Chris is asking me what's in my notebook.
Your notebook.
Just a little advice to myself, and then the Ronky theme song. I myself up every time I look down at this.
You can do this. You will crush. You got this, bud.
You got this, bud.
I think
more
your-
underwear.
I think your
I need
underwear
dick,
is
da, 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 da.
restricting- I think your underwear is restricting the blood flow to your brain and is causing you to just write like kind of gibberish on that page. So really,
Adrian, I have a question for you, Adrian.
yeah.
What if you're a juicy lady?
I
Good
thought
for
about that as
you.
well. Because now you have
That's
to wash your
fantastic.
pants more.
I'm like if you get your period and you're not wearing underwear, yikes.
Oh, that is a tough one. You should just wear like, I don't know.
Are you a free bleeder?
Am I a free bleeder?
Like, do you wear anything?
You put a cork in it.
Cork in it.
Like a nice red wine.
I mean,
Just
who is a free bleeder? Honest to
They
God.
exist. They
There's something
exist.
there's something called like tampons and keepers and diva cups and shit. Why
Yeah.
would you be a free
some
bleeder?
chicks just wear a
there's-
all
funnel.
over the place.
There's a lot of women who just use nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at
And I'm
all.
on my
Well,
Well, then
third.
what's the point? Then there's no point of even wearing underwear if they're using nothing.
Well, I mean, I guess the point would be to contain it a little bit.
I don't think they
Speaking
want
of
to
periods, this conversation's gone on pretty long.
I have a question on like the opposite of that.
Okay.
Yeah,
all that-
this
Putting
question-
a cork
this
in
conversation's
it.
giving me cramps.
What if you put like a cotton white like Hanes shirt under there and you had a nice little tie-dye thing going? I mean, take a few months, but like you had a nice little tie-dye. Nice tie-dye shirt.
I want to hear Alva's.
what's your question,
Yeah, on
Alva?
the opposite side of that, would you be worried if you're always airing out your cooch that you dry out?
No, like unless you're like 85, I don't think you have a problem with that.
Fair.
I
Do
don't-
breezes dry out cooches?
I don't,
Sorry. Do braces dry out twats?
Listen, I don't think like I'm not saying
Thank
to
you.
wear nothing on the
You're
bottom,
welcome.
like no pants. I'm just saying no underwear.
But if
Right.
you're worried about spending money on the wash, surely your jeans are going to take a lot more to get.
Blood out. Yeah.
Also, stop
That's
spending
my
money on the
thinking.
wash. What are you spending money
a
on
lot
the wash
easier
for?
to wash like 100 underwear than it is to wash like 100 pairs of jeans.
You guys are all like really uptight.
How many pairs of jeans do you own? That's really impressive.
I
You own
used to work
100
at American
jeans?
Eagle. I bought them all the time. A lot. I have a
I'm
lot of fat
imagining
jeans.
you like Scrooge McDuck in a pool full of
Wouldn't your
jeans.
dog
Like a
just
vault
chew
full
out
of
the
jeans?
crotch of every pair of pants you have? Like,
Just
surely
a
you
vault
can't.
full of Jordache.
What's that?
Cool.
okay, but Adrian, if I wanted to wear chaps,
Yeah.
like assless chaps, then I just
Yeah.
have nothing there.
Isn't that the point of assless chaps?
Yep.
No, they're for riding motorcycles.
That's true. That's a good point.
That's
The chaps have gotten a weird like reputation about being all about fucking. They're for people like me who like to get down on a Harley, with their underwear.
All my jeans.
I
I
just
have
Albert,
more.
you don't. You look about as much like a Harley Harley user. I don't know what the fuck is that. Harley.
I've always
good. Vicky
I've
over
always-
here airing out her dirty laundry.
just ask
All my
me.
jeans.
Ask me
I
about my
have
hog.
Are we talking about your wiener again?
No, my hog.
All right. Are you guys ready for rebuttals?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
Albert, you're gonna go first again if you're cool with that.
Okay, back to my Rocky point.
Go.
Da, 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 da. Okay, Rocky, famous boxer. Okay, wear boxers. That's it.
That's it. Nothing else.
Wait, hang on a second. It's a pandemic, not a panty-demic. There's. Hang on a second.
Give me a second.
It's let's see. It's isolation, not ice lotioning up your jeans with your cooch juice.
That's so disgusting.
It's quarantine, not quarantine stains on the crotch of your pants.
Yo, you can choose your gender on chat roulette now.
Hooray.
And you can blur your partner out too.
We're in rebuttals, Mitch.
Oh, yo, quick question though: which is better, Step Brothers or Superbad?
Albert, you still have some time. Do you have a final point?
Okay, I'm ditching this whole argument. I think Mitch should have to wear underwear over his face all the time. That's my new point.
Okay.
I think Mitch should have to mail me a pair of his granny's panties.
I'm bringing right over right now, bro. I've only had one Budweiser. I'm totally good to cruise.
Kyle Burnett said, "I wear corduroys like the lovable scamp that I am." Okay, Adrian, are you ready?
Barely. Okay.
Ready? And go.
I feel like Albert has made my argument for me. He's talking about like a panty-demic. A panty-demic would be like where you want to avoid panties. So you don't wear them, right? And what you do with them? You wear haven't you seen people wearing like thongs over their face instead of face masks because they don't have any face masks and the ass strip goes up here. That's for protection. I feel like instead of using them, to wear them like they're traditionally worn, you should wear them for protection. I don't know. That's all I got.
Well, awesome. Okay. We're done.
Buy edible underwear to save money. It's also it tastes like Fruit of the Loom.
Who did that?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know who did that.
Thank you, Adam.
Yo,
Very nice.
After this, I'm going on Instagram Live, and I'm just gonna film myself going on chat roulette meeting people.
How
I wasn't
many-
aware we could do cross promotion. I think Benny's is going to be very against that.
Yes, probably.
And if you wear any
Yes,
pair of
sir.
underwear long
Exactly.
enough, it becomes edible.
Since I'm a guest, I'm entitled to one plug. I think that's fair.
Okay, guys, are we ready to vote? Adrian versus Albert.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
I don't know if I'm ready to vote yet. It's just,
Do you have any questions?
I mean, yeah, we don't have enough time.
For all the questions you have?
I'll go with my gut, I guess.
Gonna go with your
What is
gut?
your position on fracking?
My position on fracking?
No, their position.
If you're gonna frack, you should do it without underwear. It's much better without.
I can't
You're
help
gonna
but feel
frack,
that.
nothing in the back.
I can't help but feel that Albert's muted and he doesn't know.
Yo, I don't know what fracking is.
That's the worst. Yeah.
I love the moment.
I totally was.
I think
Yeah,
this is totally why I should win.
Okay, so when you're fracking, you need to do it without underwear because you are fucking the environment.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mic
Some would
drop.
call it a frickin' frack.
All right.
Oh,
fucking hippie.
Hanna-Barbera.
Any
What do you-
other questions for our debate?
Yeah, I got a question for Albert and Adrian.
Yeah.
Who do you think we should vote for?
I think you should vote for me.
Classic. Okay.
I think you should vote. I think you should vote for me. I mean, obviously. I mean, what? Yeah.
That didn't help at all.
Okay, do you guys think we're ready for a vote?
I think
I'd
you
like to
should vote
hear more catchphrses.
more catchphrases.
For me?
Yeah, we'll do a catchphrase off. Can we do that? Is that a rule?
I thought you were gonna say, Albert, quarantine, keep your hiney clean.
Mhm. I will now.
Feral in this one.
Ah,
Guard your queefs, wear some briefs.
yes.
Boom. These are all excellent arguments for
Are we
me.
allowed to vote for Brian now? He's had a hard go. I don't know if you guys remember, but he's unable to love. And surely we should give him some sort of a victory here.
I find ways to substitute my love.
The classic Jean Belushi. Okay.
Yo, play that LMFAO song "Shots" for Brian real quick.
What?
The
Shots. Everybody, wear your damn underwear. You know.
That's how that goes.
Adrian, do you have a song about
Yes.
not wearing your underwear?
Yeah, sing us the song.
Laundry day
No
is
covers.
easy for me. I've got only one pair to clean.
Woo!
I think you need to write a new song.
Drop 'em to
Boxers are dope. Boxers are dope. Boxers are dope. It's a song it is.
Albert's a
Oh,
dope. Albert's a
it's
dope.
called Boxers are dope.
Yeah, it's like the cats thing again.
Okay, let's vote. Let's just fucking vote. We ready? So, raise your hand if you think Albert won this debate.
Dude, you gotta do it alphabetical.
I think that's only one vote for Albert. So, Adrian, you are our winner.
Yeah, I'm all for quick access.
So, we have one more debate to determine a final winner.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no, the pressure.
And just a second. This one's for Brian.
Oh, can't copyright. Copyright.
Too long.
Copyright. Copyright. Stop. I don't want to be muted on YouTube.
Dude, that's way more than 30 seconds.
Okay.
It wasn't long enough. Don't worry.
Really?
Yeah, no, if it's less than 15 seconds, you're good.
Oh, okay.
That could have been anyone yelling the word shots.
Okay.
Yeah, little John could be here.
All right. So for our
What?
final round, it's going to be Richie versus Adrian.
Oh, Jesus.
And I love this topic so much. So the topic is ghosting is totally acceptable.
Oh, fuck.
It is okay to ghost people. Do
Look
we
how
all?
sad Albert looked. Did you see how sad he looked? That triggered him.
Do we all know what ghosting is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when a big
What
scary
is
ghost
ghost?
comes up and frightens you.
It's the spookiest way to end a relationship.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Boo, I'm breaking up with you.
It's not you, it's me.
Adrian.
I would prefer that to the letter I got when I got ghosted.
Oh gosh, Adrian, you are going to be for this.
I can be for it if she doesn't want to.
No, that's fine. I could be.
Do you
for
want
it.
to? Do you want to
No.
be for it?
Yes, I don't care.
I can be for it.
Oh my god. Yes, I'll be for it. I'll be for it.
Are you sure?
All right, I'll just go
Yeah.
silent for a while.
Okay.
Can we just
So Richie, you're against it. Okay.
Okay,
So
I'll be
you're
okay.
against. Adrian, you're for. Richie, do you want to go first?
No, the fours go first. I'm not breaking the rules here. Last go.
Are you good, Adrian, to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good. Could be
Let's
very
do this.
short-lived.
So you ghosting, totally acceptable, and go.
Okay. Why do you have to give someone you just met any sort of courtesy? You know, why not just cut it off quick and clean, you know? Just disappear into the ethos. Now, some of you might not know that word. Maybe you didn't go to university or college. Ethos. Look it up. Okay, I know. I'm like, oh fuck, this is terrible. I have a terrible time with this shit.
Ether.
What else? What? Ghosting. Yeah, some of you might want to ghost me after I was touching the asshole just a second ago, talking about the ethos, and that's totally acceptable. Ghosting. What the fuck? Fuck, I don't have anything. Ghosting is really, I've had it happen to me many a time. You might be surprised, but it's true. And really, I thank people who ghost me because if they didn't do it first, I would have done it to them because it's convenient, you know? And really, when you meet people online, what's the point, really? You know, you don't really have a true connection. So ghosting, completely acceptable. That's all I got.
Okay, I'm done. Perfect. Okay, and Richie, are you ready?
Oh shit,
Yeah,
Alba was
I'm
supposed to give me cute clues.
I'm against it.
Fuck,
I'm
not
against
finished
ghosting.
yet. Alba
You're-
just gave me some information.
Did you? We'll talk in the discussion. Okay,
Okay.
Richie.
Text me,
And-
Alba.
And you still got rebuttals, Adrian. Remember that.
Thank you.
Okay, Richie, go.
All right, so how long do I have? A minute?
A minute 30.
So should I just stay silent for a minute and you guys see how bad that is? Or can I maybe tell you another story?
You can tell a story.
Tell a story. So I'm trying to get myself better. I'm trying to become more eclectic. I don't know if you guys have gone to college and you know what the term eclectic means. I'm starting to take classes. So, taking like cocktail making classes, and those are all fun and games. Try to get more artistic, trying to see if I can fuel my comedy. So I started taking a pottery class, and I was doing really good. I was doing really good at pottery. Taking it for weeks, this pottery class, and I was enjoying it. Until some motherfucker, while I'm making a vase, comes behind me and drapes his arms over me. And now we're making pottery together, like the 1990 classic film Ghost. And I've never gone back. I can't deal with that type of intimacy when I'm trying to make pottery so I can mail home to my mom so she knows I'm still alive. Is ghosting okay? No, it's a dream ruiner. And it makes you ask yourself a lot of questions. So yeah, ghosting's bad.
Okay, and that's it. All right. How do we feel?
Okay.
If someone like Richie was nattering on about pottery, I'd fucking ghost him in a second.
I drew you a little doodle, Adrian.
What does it say?
It says boo.
Oh, is that Patrick Swayze?
I love it.
We're not allowed to talk about Patrick Swayze. I've I've referenced the movie too much that it might get shut down. So we cannot. So we'll call him like Tim Thomas.
Tim Thomas.
What's he gonna do?
Tim Thomas in that classic movie Roadhouse.
Yeah, Tim Thomas. Who was also in Ghost but didn't get the credit.
I'd like to hear what Godso has to say about ghosting. He puts a sheet over his head a lot.
That's my adventures in the woods.
Okay.
I feel like oftentimes when you get ghosted, you really are just like relieved,
Well,
you're just like, okay, if you hadn't done that, I would have done it to you.
Well, and also it's a clear, it's done.
Yeah. Like
no, it's not.
It's what ghosting is, right? That's like the premise of ghosting.
I take ghosting as it's done.
Use your words.
Yeah.
It's done is how you know it's done.
What if they're on a Caribbean vacation and they don't have their dad?
But I don't think it qualifies as ghosting if you've only been on like one date.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and I think I agree with you, Sarah.
That's just a fade out.
Yeah.
Still say what's up.
Fade away.
Now,
What if it's accidental ghosting? Like I'm just busy.
3+ dates, it's not cool to do that.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny though.
And again,
I like
feel
ghosting
like
now because I don't have to explain how broken I am to somebody. I can just stop talking.
Well, the argument for it would be that you don't want to hurt someone's feelings by telling them why you don't like them, so you just disappear.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
my
gonna
favorite
sit and
part.
let people then make the
We
argument.
can't be
for me.
feeding. We still have a rebuttal. We can't be feeding arguments. I gotta
Yes,
find
we
another
can.
fucking ghost reference.
The only reason I like
Ghost
getting
Rider
ghosted-
next.
Oh, wait, Mitch, what was that?
I was gonna say the only reason I like getting ghosted is because it's just you never know until you actually show up to the date and you're sitting across from your partner that you know it's for real, because ghosting just adds an extra element of excitement. And like fuck, when you get ghosted and you don't, and then you get ghosted and you get ghosted and then you finally find the right person, it just makes it that much more satisfying.
Oh.
Again, I rest my case. Everybody's making my argument for me. Thank you, Mitch.
I would never ghost you, Adrian.
Are we ready for rebuttals yet, or do we have any other discussion points?
Ghosts are scary. Eee.
At what point is it like too late to ghost and you have to be a grown up?
At what point is it too late to ghost? I think
After 10 years.
Yeah.
Yo, Vicky, how long did you date that guy till you got ghosted?
15 years.
Holy shit, dude.
Is that a ghost or is that just a breakup? Or is that just a
No,
tragic
he wrote me a
breakup?
letter, moved all his shit out while I was at work, and I haven't heard from him since.
Well, that he wrote you the letter though, so
If
Yeah.
you leave a letter, it's not really ghosting.
ghosting.
Wrote a letter?
Yeah.
It makes you an author and
What a
not a ghost
psychopath.
if you write a letter.
Right.
Who else can write letters?
Yeah.
Type letter
Swear to
not
God.
signed,
Seriously.
printed and not signed, which still chaps my ass to this day.
It was printed, so he typed it up, eh?
Typed it up, printed it.
He wasted your
Okay.
ink to do that.
Okay, Vicky.
If it wasn't signed,
yeah,
how
if
do
you
you
didn't
know
sign
he
it,
wrote
you can't even be 100% sure it was him. He could have been kidnapped.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody covered a murder.
Sounds like
No,
you
he-
covered a murder, actually, Vicky.
Was he like, we need to see other
I was so
people?
good at murdering. No, he handed me the letter and then ran halfway down the block where his parents were parked and got in the car and left.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
people break up
likely
with Vicky the way
likely
people
story.
rob houses.
I know.
It's like a bank robbery of a breakup. It's so sad.
I've been cleaning up during isolation. I keep finding shit that he took that I'm still pissed about. I'm like, fuck, where are all my preacher comics, motherfucker?
Did he take your thongs?
Took my shit. Just
Kyle
took
Barnett
all my
said-
games.
Kyle Barnett said ghosting. Back in my day, we called that the Grasper and Casper.
Oh,
That sounds like a Me Too movement.
dropping memes, Kyle Barnett.
Big time. Okay, are we ready for rebuttals, everybody?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Rebuttal statements. Adrian, you good to go?
Yeah.
All right. And go.
All right. It is never too late to ghost. Really, when you ghost, the other person should just thank the universe, right? Because you don't have to put up with any of that bullshit conversation that you have where someone said, "Oh, it's not me, it's not you, it's me, and I'm really sorry," and you fucking sit there and cry for 2 hours and like hold on to each other and shit, and then like go on and on and on. Yeah, no, just cut the cord, ghost, and let it go. And I'd also like, Richie, why are you rolling your eyes? Do you see it?
Because I'm debating against you, so I have to look as though I'm against what you're saying. I'm not gonna be like, oh, good point. Yeah.
Yeah, so speaking of Richie, he brought up like a movie from what, like 1990?
1990. It's a romance drama that changed an era.
Okay, it's my minute. It's my minute, Mr. Bell. And it's 1990. He can't come up with something better, more current? No, because ghosting is current. The ghost movie is not. So I think you should vote for me because I am relevant.
Ding, ding. All right. That is it. And Richie, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. And go.
So you want a better ghost reference than the 1990 classic?
No.
Is that what you want? Because ghosting is gutless. Gutless. You want a clean break? You tell someone, I'm not India. Now I'm gonna paint a story of you. New York, 1984.
Again. Dated reference.
Oh, dated is it? There was a city in peril from ghosting. Okay, you want to tell me ghosting isn't destructive? They had to pay millions of dollars to have 4 high-paid actors come in with their laser guns.
Copyright.
And deal with a whole bunch
Yeah, copyright.
of nonsense. That was a 15-second clip, probably.
Dude, that was over 15 and the whole fucking video's getting taken down now, bro.
Richie, keep going.
All this work we put into it.
Keep going, Richie. You got this.
Sorry, I was ghosting Mitch for a second. See how hurtful that is? See how hurtful it is? If you want to say ghosting is okay, then you're saying being cowardly is okay. And we all know the cowardly lion not happy with himself. So, ghost yourself.
Okay. We are done. That is it, everybody. The last debate. Oh boy. What a debate it was. Are we good to vote?
Yep.
All right. So raise your hand if you voted, if you think Adrian won this debate. 1, 2. We got
Hi.
2. Is that a hand up, Albert, or no?
It's a ghost.
Is that a vote?
Yeah.
Okay, 3. And then everyone who voted for Richie, I think there's going to be 4 votes for Richie, I think.
Yeah, no.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Adrian.
Richie,
That's okay, Alva.
you won. Richie's the champion of the night.
It's like 1990 all over again.
I'm gonna ghost this fucking debate.
And Richie, I don't have a prize for you other than bragging rights.
Perfect.
Two-time,
Okay, that's for sure.
back-to-back blockbuster video game champion.
Good job, everybody. That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. That was
Always.
enjoyable.
That
I think
was
this is a real win for Benny's Italian market.
Yes.
Penny's Italian Markets, home of the Big Ben.
So that's it. What did we think of that?
That was fun.
What fun. Thank you for having
That was
me.
great.
Yeah, thanks for having me. That was
Absolutely.
really nice.
I'll do it.
Honestly-
I'll do it
Good
again
time.
if you guys like it.
Honestly, I think $7 is a bit much for an egg wrap.
Man, you haven't seen it.
I'm honestly so hungry. I think I might order food right after this.
I'm on fucking Uber Eats right now looking for something to order.
No,
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing. What are y'all gonna order? Let's all order the same thing.
Let's all order this.
Really cluster the restaurant. Poor Tim's.
Who gets it first?
Yeah.
I want a donaire.
Oh, a
You guys-
donaire would be
Oh,
good.
that's so
I'm craving
good.
Chinese food.
Chinese food is also always.
You guys
good.
ever look like based off like you're hungry and you go on like Skip the Dishes or Uber Eats and it's just purely based off what delivery fee is free over like a $20
Yes.
order?
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's what makes me cut
The
it
only
down.
thing I do.
I cut it down that way, like by the delivery fee. But I think most places in Halifax right now are free delivery, right? I think.
DoorDash has a deal, like DoorDash Prime or something like that.
Yeah.
I got it free for a month.
I actually have a car. I have a car, so I usually just go pick up my shit. But
It's a good
'cause
idea.
I don't know what it is, but sometimes when I get my French fries when they're delivered, they're a little soggy. I don't know what they're doing, but I like those crunchy
Oh,
fries.
I know what they're doing.
Yeah, they put
Sogging
in
them
those
up.
freezer bags, and then the steam makes them soggy. I know.
No, they pee on them.
There's the comedy.
This is just free salt.
Pee is
I mean,
funny.
Take some money.
Peeing on stuff is funny.
Peeing
on
Don't
fries.
even argue with
It's so debonair.
it. Peeing is funny.
And if you don't wear underwear, you get to pee on things fast.
You lost. Oh wait, no, you won.
I just want to make it clear that obviously,
Commit.
I'm sorry, I'm cutting out.
No, you
Somebody
aren't.
leave.
I'm cutting out. Sorry, I had a good point.
No, you're not cutting out. Go ahead.
No, I'm cutting out.
You going through a tunnel?
No, I had a really
I'm
good
going
point.
through
Sorry,
a
guys,
tunnel.
I'm cutting out.
Mitch left.
Mitch
Yeah.
failed.
Well,
Well,
mean,
y'all, if anyone works early, feel free to tap out whenever. But I'm cool to keep hanging out if you guys want to keep
I'm
hanging out.
chilling.
Yeah, I'm chilling too. I just got a restock of alcohol, so
People in the chat, are there any debates subjects you'd like us to talk about?
Oh yeah, we have a chat.
We have a chat. I think I saw one that was let me scroll up. Let's see. What was it? Step Brothers versus something?
I think someone just said-
to stepsisters.
Oh
Which
yeah,
one
versus
is more likely
Superbad.
to initiate when you're sharing a bed together?
Oh, we're not supposed to do this.
What the heck should I order? Should I order Donair or
Yes.
KFC
No, don't.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
KFC shouldn't even be in the running.
or Mary Brown's?
There
Mary
we
Brown's
go.
is
Oh no,
better.
they're not open. I don't think.
Mary Brown's.
M breezy all the way. Yeah.
I love
And
Mary
breezy.
And
And breezy on the mic.
Was that a dog growling?
Yeah.
Was it? Was it?
Was it
No,
Bruce?
that was
guess.
my tummy.
He's trying to nap. He's not happy with you guys.
Aw, Tula's just sleeping away.
Kyle Burnett said Ghostbusters versus Spirit Catchmen.
I'll debate that any day.
What does that even mean?
Well, Spirit Catchmen was a 1994 film about Jafar.
Fellow cinephiles.
Was that the one where he returned?
No, it's the one where he went and tried to catch spirits.
Like vodka?
Yeah.
How's the crippling depression, everybody?
That's all right. I mean, no worse than usual. This is actually
Fantastic!
kind of like my heyday.
I do love
Like-
being nocturnal all the time. Like, what is daylight anymore?
Yeah.
I have a day job.
Yeah, I had my first day of work today and it blowed.
Work from home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't just like snack whenever I want. This is not okay.
I'm not back until minimum middle of May.
Oh, that sucks.
Really?
A
Yeah,
lot of M's.
yeah, it is. It's delicious.
What do you don't have to name your employer, but what do you do for work?
I work in the locations department for Supernatural.
Oh, great. So what does that involve?
So pretty much normally they film in a studio, but if we have to find somewhere outside for them to film, we have scouts that go look for the locations. And once we have ones that the producers like, then it's my job and my boss's job to just make it work. So we find parking, lay in tents, hire people, draw out maps.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
What are some supernatural locations like Indian burial grounds?
It's pretty boring. Like it's
Benny's
usually people's
Italian market.
houses. No, I tried to pitch Benny's, but they just got really mad about it.
Did they try
To
to
me, I'm a
But
ghost.
it happens every week. They're like, when your location, I was like, oh, we should go to Benny's. Like, stop doing it.
Albert, Kyle Burnett has something he wants you to sing. He sent you.
Okay.
He sent you lyrics. Did you see that comment, or do you want me to send it to you?
Yeah. No, I see it. I see it.
You gotta sing
you
it.
sit in your bed, and a ghost comes along. Who's on the phone? Spirit Catchman. No. Spirit Catchman. When they're all
The
hanging
ghost
out,
is on the phone.
and there's some fucking ghosts around. What you gonna do? You're gonna call Spirit Catchman. Call Spirit Catchman. When Aykroyd's got you down and the good Belushi's dead, what you gonna do?
The good Belushi.
Spirit Catchman.
Everybody.
I ain't worried about no spirits.
Spirit Catchman. Yeah. Rock your Catchman.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Catchman's back. All right.
I feel like you gotta record a video for that somehow.
It's a great idea.
Somehow.
I just couldn't find my pen, but it was in my sock.
It was in your underwear.
Who has the best donaire in Halifax?
It's not a pen, Adrian.
Uh,
Although it is similar in width.
King of donaire?
Pencil.
God, do I really
And
want to? Do I really want to
I miss
order a
Donaire
donaire?
so much. Please do it so I can live vicariously through you.
Eating a donaire would be the most disgusting thing to eat while on stream. It's not pleasant. It's very messy.
No, it's art.
But I feel like there would be a certain group of people that might like seeing a girl eat a donaire on stream.
Yeah, they're on the stream right now.
Yeah.
Monetize that
That could
shit.
very quickly become a my free cam stream.
I haven't had a donaire in over a year
Really?
because the donaire places here are bullshit.
What are they like?
Well, there's one. It's called East Coast Donaires. So you think that's trustworthy? That's what they do. Have you ever walked into a donaire place and they said, "Okay, would you like barbecue sauce or tzatziki?"
Oh, that is.
What do they call that sauce they put on donaires?
Donaire sauce.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And when you
Albert.
ask
Albert.
for that, they look at you like you got two heads. They're like,
They get donaire sauce?
no, like they got. Oh, I was like, no, this isn't a donaire. They're like, no, it's the East Coast. I was like, bud, you're not. I'm not fucking around here. Like, what? And there's like lettuce, tomato, pickles.
It's
just a wrap.
This is
It's
what
just
you get if you try to order a fucking donaire anywhere but the East Coast of Canada.
Yeah.
There is actually a nice spot.
You
in
lose at
Edmonton.
Plenko?
It's called Blowers and
Or any
Grafton.
price is right.
Okay.
And they've actually got it's the first time I've had. I didn't think I'd miss garlic fingers so much.
Ugh. Garlic fingers are
But
great.
it was the first time I had garlic fingers when I was doing Edmonton Yucks at Blowers and Grafton. I was with Brittany Campbell
Nice.
and her girlfriend, and we were there for fucking must have been like 3 or 4 hours. Just like Keith's Red. They don't have that here.
Wow.
Fucking love. I didn't think I'd love Keith's Red so much until I found it.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
So they don't have garlic fingers in BC?
No, they got sushi.
They got
I didn't
sushi.
have it in Ontario growing up either. I don't know. if
It's sushi
changed,
fingers.
but-
Yeah, I feel like
Fucking
it's very
nonsense.
East Coast. You know what I kind of want is a donaire poutine.
Ooh.
From
Just listing
specifically
off my
Meza, but I don't
dreams.
know if Meza is open right now.
God.
Yeah. All right, guys. I gotta work tomorrow. I'm gonna call it.
Thanks,
Brother.
Albert.
It was nice meeting you, brother.
Yeah, nice to meet you, sir.
Good shower.
Good to see all of you. Oh, and I showered, I don't know, like a day or two ago. Like I'm not that dirty.
Just hit the hot zones, my
Thursday.
dude. Just hit the hot zones.
I
I'll have you know, I
think
was
you
I was
said
assigned to
yesterday.
that position randomly, right in front of your eyes. Well, you remember, you were there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, Albert.
See you, buddy.
All right.
I think I'm gonna take off too, guys.
Yeah, I might have to call it. We're just dropping like flies now.
I feel
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody's
Let's
leaving.
decline
All
on
right,
that.
fuck yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
guys,
gonna.
thanks for having me.
Yeah, we've been streaming for a while, so let's call
Yeah.
it a night. And
I've been streaming for 6 hours myself.
holy shit.
And I'm
Um,
gonna keep streaming after this. I just bought Resident Evil 3, so I'm gonna scare myself to fucking death.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
Adrian.
Thank you guys so much for coming.
Bye, Alva. Bye,
Thanks for
Richie.
doing this.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for everyone here
Bye.
to
My
watch.
kidding.
Thank you
Bye.
guys. We'll do this again soon.
Oh,
Hey,
dude, thanks for
Vicky,
having me.
I got
man.
CBD, buddy. Hit me up.
Okay, bye everybody. I'm gonna stop the stream.